And we are welcome to Misaligned Cameras. How did that happen? Oh, I know why that happened. That's way much better. Okay. Welcome, everybody, to Taking Turns D&D, a song for Selûne. We are back for episode 2.
And we're on a hype train.
Are we seriously?
Yeah, as soon as we started. Hype train.
Dude. Oh, nice. Love it. That's awesome. It's because we're all good in the emotes.
Yeah.
I love those emotes, though. I have to have them. So
yeah, they're pretty good.
We definitely have more, and we could switch around probably a couple of them if there's better favorites. I'll put some in Discord, and maybe we can have some votes. And of course, anybody can join into our Discord. There's a link, and you can type in !Discord and get the link to it. Either way, either there or below in our About Us page of our our Twitch. And there should be a link to Discord in there somewhere. Yep, it just says Discord, and that will bring you there. And that's where we're going to have our votes. Is our D&D Beyond working too? Or is it not working? Is that working for anybody, or D&D Beyond? Maybe somebody could check that and let me know if D&D Beyond is working. But anyways, it's been a week. I got to play a little bit of D&D yesterday, but I'm definitely ready to get into this adventure again. Are you guys ready for some more D&D this week?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
Always.
It's literally like the best part of Monday. Get through like the Monday at work, and then we got this. Let's go around real quick and let everybody remind us who they are and who they are playing. I'm just going to go clockwise as it is on our screen here. That's going to put you up first, Laz.
Hey guys, I'm Laz the DK. I'm a Merce. I work in the ER, and I also play D&D tonight as Siren, the gender fluid water genasi monk. I'm here to kick some ass, punch you in the mouth.
And Gamma.
Oh yeah, I am Gamma. I am not a nurse. I work in retail, which is always fun. But on the side, I do art and I do streaming. And I am playing Taryn. She is a sorcerer, and she's squishy, but British. So the only two things you need to know.
Nice. And Tiefling.
Yes, Tiefling. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Yep, no worries. And Jimmy.
Hey, so I'm Jimmy. I am also not a nurse, active duty military. I'm a mechanic, and I'm playing Warwick Goldhelm. He's a bard. He's a gnome, and he just wants to have an adventure.
Awesome. And actually, just so you know, Jimmy, I just got full body art back for you.
Ooh.
I think the only thing is I'm going to go back to him with the revision to get him smiling. I think you wanted, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. But he's looking pretty sharp. So hopefully in the next week or so, we'll have our full bodies done. And happy Monday to you, Ja. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. I am the Ja, and I'm playing Tanat, the tiefling. A tiefling.
Let me adjust your camera for you a little bit too. You were sitting higher than I thought you were going to, so I'm going to do this live. Yep. And distract people.
Love the power stance Jaw always has when he comes on. He's like, yeah, I'm here. Let's do
ready
it.
to rock. And that leaves us with Alligator.
Yeah, I'm playing Constantine, the human artificer.
And are we all ready to dive into tonight's episode?
Yep.
Oh, maybe we should do we should probably do a recap, and in case anybody missed last time, catch them up on what they missed.
Okay, so what happened last week is we were just drinking in the bar, enjoying in the theater, and enjoying this beautiful show when a band of kobolds just appeared out of nowhere and ruined our night, taking all the gold from Diva's theater and just disappearing in dark alley and then a sewage. Um, the the guard came into the theater to ask a few questions. We chatted really fast with one of the guards that let us go and look for these kobolds, this band of kobolds. We followed. Uh, we went into the sewers. We looked for an entrance to the sewers. Went into the sewers and found out that there were a few graffitis on the walls. They can that we were following, and they made us lose our way, uh, or maybe we missed our way. That's probably what happened. Uh, and we went against a three. Were they three?
Five.
Giant rats, which we defeated with no regret, and kept on going to find out an exit from the sewers, and then a, how do you call it, warehouse
Warehouse, yep.
that looks like it could be the place that we are looking for, where the kobolds hide themselves.
Yeah, and
And
so
oh,
go ahead.
and yeah, last thing last, just to let you know where we are right now. Where are Thanats? Uh, who's out with me?
So Warwick right now is rushed into the warehouse through a small hole in a door, and then Thanos is right outside. I kind of informed him like, "Hey, you can go through this window," because the hole wasn't quite small enough for them. And everybody else, I believe, is out front still.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought most of the people made it around back.
No, I think they're still out front.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's put us on.
Yes, it stopped
Someone's making their
when
way like up to the window. Get a peek.
through the window, through the window, through the wall, through the wall.
So, knowing what happened last time and that the warehouse is waiting for us, I'm going to go ahead and play our intro and get us into the action. All right. So, you find yourselves at the boarded up warehouse on the docks. You can hear little activity in the city. It's pretty quiet for late at night, and you can hear the waves slapping against the docks rhythmically. But that's about it. Thanets and Warwick have made their way around the back of the boarded up warehouse, and Warwick has decided to venture within. What is everybody else doing as they're wandering around the back?
Perception check, looking for guards.
Okay, yep. Go ahead and make a
good call.
perception check.
Alrighty,
For-
come on, D&D Beyond. Don't fuck
Are you
me.
looking for the watch, or are you looking for
like anyone posted outside, like that might belong to these ne'er-do-wells?
Okay. And with the
Just to
18,
be sure, I just tell them that we found an exit, an entrance. Do they know, right?
Okay, so you're gonna go inform them as Warwick heads inside. Okay, well everybody else is out around front, and Siren is looking around at the building, the boarded up windows, boarded up doors, trying to see any signs of a lookout inside, and you do not. You do not notice anybody peering out from between the boards or any signs of anybody guarding the place from the roof or even nearby outside.
Looks like the coast is clear for a moment.
Hey guys, if you want, me and Warwick have found an entrance. There is a window, and we can get through there.
Yep.
So knowing how big Orc is this big enough for the rest of us?
It's a big, a normal human-sized creature should be able to get in there, and probably from the inside we can work a way to get everyone in if there is any problems.
That chance.
Okay.
Okay. So do you guys follow Thenitz around the back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you're doing that, how are you, while this is all going on, how are you making your way inside, Warwick?
If I remember correctly, there was a like garage door style, and there was a small opening. I don't remember the exact dimensions, but I remember they were about my size. And when I went through, it really the only thing that happened was I rolled through that opening with my loot in hand.
Yeah, and just to refresh so that everybody's seeing the same thing, on the water side of the building, right, the dock side of the building, you did find like a very large loading door that was also boarded up. And through those boards near the bottom in one of the corners, there was a small opening, maybe a little bigger than 2 feet, right, that you looks like, maybe a kobold door, maybe. And Warwick, being a gnome, doesn't have much issue going through a 2-foot opening like that. And you had also noticed that the adjacent window on the same side of the building, just a few feet away, probably about 4 foot by 4 foot window, appeared to be boarded up, but not actually nailed down on the sides or the bottom, so it could actually be pulled up to allow access for perhaps bigger creatures. So as you go inside, are you just humdy hum, walking inside, making noise? Are you trying to sneak inside? Are you how are you trying to make this entrance through this 2-foot door?
So I didn't run, just carefree, right? I did walk in, and my intentions are to go straight through the hole and kind of just look around, gauge my surroundings, and see what's in there.
And you do that. I'm going to go ahead and bring you over to our warehouse. Probably should have covered up the second floor and the boat. But I did not. There is no boat there.
Okay.
So this boat, not here.
I'm gonna be honest. I just see a black screen.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, I think you might have to put a character down first.
Oh, yep. So you may have to drag
gotcha.
your tokens onto the screen.
Let's pretend I'm not watching the stream.
Right? Yeah, just pretend like you're not watching the stream. Okay, and this would be where the big, oops. Let me zoom in a little bit and see where we got.
My character is black now. It's dark.
Yeah, you're kind of in a few places. It looks like you're in at least 3 places right now. Delete some of these. That might help. All right. So yeah, if you guys can make your way, holy, no, you're in like, oh my God, Thanos is multiplying.
I said I can't see myself. I see all black. When I put my character down, it's black.
Yep.
Character, so.
Oh, there may be something about vision.
I am reloading Roll20 just to see what's up.
Yeah, I'm seeing like a ton of character.
I'll do it too.
Peoples and who's this?
Dancing lights, goddammit.
I'm not inside. I can't do it yet.
I can't see.
Yep. So you will be just here, Warwick. Can you guys can't see?
Nope.
I
Nope.
probably
Not
have to
Eldark.
do something to give you advanced. Oh, you know, maybe there's no light source. Permanent darkness, explorable darkness, permanent darkness, hide. Yeah. Reveal. How do I turn off darkness?
Good question.
That is a question. Oh no. We didn't have this problem with the other map though.
No.
It's so weird.
Did the other map have darkness? I didn't think it did.
You know what? Oops, here. Let's see if this is maybe a layers thing. Sorry, it's been a while.
Been a
Tokens.
Oh, Laz died.
Oh,
Oh, he's
no.
back.
Well, dynamic lighting
Or
right
crash
now
for a second.
because oh, there's tokens. Okay, and we got why is it not visible?
It wouldn't be a stream if there weren't technical difficulties.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, we totally shouldn't have like had like a mock combat before this to try out every single
Well,
map.
we had one last week and it was
I know.
It was fine.
It totally worked fine. And this map is not
time.
You can try and describe it, Max. Old style.
Theater of the mind.
Exactly.
What do your
yeah, so
what do your elven eyes see?
Describe to us.
how do I make it
Was it
visible?
the Uruk's head south?
Hmm?
Making the way to
Make
Isengard.
this turn order. Yeah. Help.
Very
Report a
nice,
bug.
Isengard.
Yep, that must be a bug. Oh, wait.
Making sure fog of war is off, right?
You see now? Trying to put like little torches here. Is that not
No.
working? What the heck is that for then? There's got to be like some. Oh, maybe in your settings, I can give you vision, dynamic lighting, token vision. Night vision. I'm just gonna turn night vision on. Save settings. I see now.
I see a little bit. Hey, I see.
Okay. Hey.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Everybody gets night vision today. 'Cause I ain't fucking with it.
Is it just that there's no lights in the scene?
Well, first of all, your token vision was off for random reasons.
Weird.
So yeah.
Fucking. Okay.
Who am I missing?
Me.
Yeah. Second. Token and night vision. Safe.
Oh.
I think. Who doesn't
I'll let
have?
you know
Oh,
if
the
you like-
Genasi and the Human don't have.
I'm going to use my first level ability. I can make something glow. It sheds bright light in a 5-foot radius and dim light for an additional 5 feet. I'd like to
Okay.
do that on a small rock or something that I pick off up off the ground, just so I can see.
Did you guys enter already?
No, so we were just getting set up. So I'm getting everybody has vision. I think this is about the right place for you at this point. Does Warwick have night vision?
Warwick does have dark vision.
Okay.
Yeah, I think halflings do. Because they live underground anyway.
Halflings don't, but he's a gnome.
He's a gnome.
Oh, he's a gnome.
He is a gnome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So entering into this warehouse, it looks very warehousey and dusty. There are crates scattered about and a stairwell in the go ahead and call it the northeast corner. And you can, it's pretty much, I think, as you're seeing it on Roll20.
Okay, so I just see some boxes, a stairwell, and what's this apparatus in front of me? that I walked
That's
into?
for that's where the big garage door is. So that would be like for
Okay.
opening it and stuff.
Okay.
Right? Yep.
Yep. All right.
Or
Yeah,
actually, I think that may be a crane that goes on
So-
the roof.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move a little north and peer around that box to my left. Just kind of looking around, kind of sneakily, and see if I can perceive anything.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth roll, and let's see how quietly you can do this. Okay. Okay, so go ahead and move your token to where you'd like to go to peek.
Something like that.
Okay. Yeah, and from there, you still just see a bunch of crates and not a whole lot of else. In between some of the crates, you see like straw piled up that may have come from inside of the crates. Could also be a kobold bed. Some of it does look matted down, and some of the crates are open.
Okay. The crate next to me, is that open? Or I don't know if
this
I
one?
want. I don't know if I want to go completely in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark. It looks like there's a kobold bed here. Yeah, the one next to me, is that open? Can I look inside?
This crate, it's not open, but it doesn't look to be nailed down.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pass that. You know what? I'm not gonna make any noise. I'm gonna keep on moving along these crates into this little nook right here. If I can get it right in there.
Okay, and that's pretty much where you see the little kobold bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm now stepping on it.
Yeah, pretty much. You're starting to rustle through the bed. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. So I also have a passive perception of 13. So
Sure. Yeah, so you do notice the door that's over here, as well as this door is boarded up. And you can't quite see the window. At this point, I'm going to bring the rest of the party down here. So you would have made it to probably about here by now for sure. And actually, let's say, so there is a window just here that Warwick cannot see, but knows that it's sort of off in this direction, right? And we will say that you all have made it to this window that's boarded up, looks to be boarded up and is nailed more across the top and not so much down the sides or the bottom. What would you all like to do?
How high up is this?
Just a couple feet off the floor
Okay.
or off the ground, I should say.
Is there any way we could like remove the boards without making too much noise?
You could certainly try. And the way it seems to open is to like pull back on it so that you're swinging it open as if the top was a hinge and it opened outward, if that makes sense. So if you are opening it, go ahead and make a stealth roll.
I'm good at those.
What happened? Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So
I'm good at those.
as you reach to pull this window open,
I got this. I got this.
Not your stealthiest moment, and perhaps the different overlapping boards threw off your depth perception or something, but you definitely like kind of bang into it a little bit and make a little bit of noise. And you go to pull open this window, and as you do, there's a distinct clinking sound, like empty pots against each other. And Warwick, you definitely hear this. It's not incredibly, before this, it was nearly dead silence inside of the warehouse. And now there's this clanking of pots, like somebody's banging pots and pans together. And you do notice now that tied to this window covering, this boarded up facade, is a string, twine, with a number of tin cans and little pots and pans tied to it. As
I love it.
I have no idea what that could be for.
All right, so let's hold up real quick. Can I see this window that they're trying to get in through?
So you can hear where it is. You can't quite see you can maybe see parts of the window over some of the boxes. And it's over here. So you'd probably see maybe like the top part of the window. Can you see where I'm pinging?
Yeah, I can see where you're pinging.
Okay.
So my question really is, can I see any of these guys' heads? I'm talking like their hair, their horns. Can I see any part of them?
I guess you've opened the window all the way, so you could probably see the top of Siren's head.
Okay, so at this point in time, I'm gonna cast message. All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna point at Siren's head at the very tippy top of it. I'm gonna cast a message, and I'm gonna tell him, "Hey, idiot, stop it! Every single time you move that, there's a loud clattering here. I don't know where it's coming from, but you're gonna have to be a little more careful than that."
Oh, it's definitely, the sound is coming from the window. And you can
From the
definitely
window?
tell. Yeah, you can definitely tell that the sound is coming from the window.
Yeah, well, I told you it was coming from the window.
And they could definitely see it because as you open it all the way, the little twine with all the cans and stuff kind of hangs there like a nice little wind chime that was previously tucked in.
Okay. Well, I'm still trying to be quiet. So, yeah. All right.
Okay, so you've sent this
You said
message.
these are connected at like a line.
Yeah, like if you imagine just a twine that has a bunch of tin cans and stuff, tin cans and maybe an old pot tied to it, that's tied on one end to the edge of the window that you've just held up. The other end is just loose and dangling. So it was probably draped over the floor. And as you lifted it up, all the cans banged together. And now, Warwick, you definitely hear some steps on the stairs.
Okay. The stairs that I previously saw.
The stairs that you saw to the northeast, but you also hear some scurrying, steppy type of noises on metal stairs coming from the southwest corner as well.
Can't be good.
I want to cast minor illusion on myself to look like a kobold
A
and
very
just
tall,
rush in.
a very tall
Sorry?
kobold. Okay.
Yeah, it's a human size. The kobold is human size.
No, they're pretty
Kobolds
small.
are about 2.5 feet tall.
They're
Really?
shorter than me. Yep.
Most definitely. They're very small.
The people outside, do we notice these things coming down at all from stairs, or are we just completely in the dark on that?
Make a perception check.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You definitely do. The stairs are actually rusty. Well, you can't see the state of them, but you definitely hear feet on metal steps.
Okay. Just to try and make it feel like there wasn't somebody trying to get in, I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy. And I'm going to be able to use it to cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute to hopefully start rattling all of the everything in there.
Okay.
So that it'll sound like it was the tremors that were making this noise and not somebody trying to get in.
Okay. And how big of an area can you affect?
30 feet.
It has a 30-foot range, or you can affect a 30-foot area?
It's 30-foot range. It just says it says target C ground or C text, and it just says you can cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. So I'm guessing
Okay.
30 feet.
Okay, so we'll say on this westerly side of the warehouse, it starts to shake a little bit, and there are some tremors in the ground as if some very large, heavy carts were going by on the street outside. And you do hear some shifting of the crates inside, because some of them are light and stacked awkwardly. And I'll tell you what, go ahead and roll me a, what is your spell casting ability?
My spell casting is charisma.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a straight charisma check.
Straight charisma. That's a natural 1.
Okay, so you just get the normal, you get the normal average rattling and no added special effects.
Yep.
Okay, so they are. You definitely hear some scurrying now at the ground level. Some steps. Again, Warwick coming from both the southwest and the northeast. So you could probably safely assume that at least some of them are down the stairs. Most of them are down the stairs, and coming towards you.
And then,
both.
coming to me from both angles. Right, they're gonna come up behind me. They're gonna come up in front of me, and I'm kind of in a weird spot.
And you do know that the sounds just came from the window, so they may be going towards their alarm system.
Do we jump in? Do I close this? What am I doing?
Yeah, like I'm trying to think through it.
I would say we don't really like for the one outside. What I'm thinking. Let me know if you think the same. Like going inside without knowing what's inside might be dangerous, maybe. So we can try and wait to see the first one that to see if someone like opens up or comes out, and we take cover until they do. And once they do, they come out. We go in.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
a bunch of geckos with crossbow bolts. What could be the worst I could do?
Yeah, we can do that too. Obviously,
Let me
you want to
delete
just
this.
charge in with our crossbows.
So you don't really have the time, because as you are all debating on whether to open or close the window,
Mm.
it's going to be this guy right now, huh? Okay, there we go. Thank you. So as Warwick is not sure if he'll be discovered, and you all are standing there with the window open. A few kobolds actually rush past where you are, Warwick. And what was your stealth again?
It was a 13.
Okay. And okay, perception, that's whiz. And you don't feel that they have seen you.
Okay.
The one at the lead, and I don't know if you can see these guys either.
I can see 4 of them, 5 of them.
This one at the lead points at the window directly at you, Siren, who was, I think, probably this order's a little bit different because Siren was opening the window. Yeah, so I'm just going to juggle you a little bit. Points directly at you, Siren. And does anybody speak Draconic?
I do.
You do? Siren, you distinctly hear it point and yell at you, "Intruder!"
How far away is that first one?
I don't know, whatever. I think this will work on. Yeah,
'Cause
the
it's dark on
rulers
my
work. So about 20 feet, and you could just barely make it out over the top of this larger crate.
I say fuck, and I throw a dart at him.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll some initiative. I think at this point.
Ooh.
I can't see my character at all.
Really?
Yeah, the screen is still black for me.
Oh.
Okay.
This
Let
would
me
be
see if
unlikely.
you're. Did I miss you when I was doing visions? Yeah, that's because you're blind.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because like I could see like the people around me, but I can't see immediately inside the
Right, we
building
can't
yet.
see inside right now.
Oh, you know what? It's probably because I threw. Oh no, it's because there's a wall there. There's not actually a window there. Right?
It's a
That's-
window.
Right. Yeah, it's a window that I had to draw.
By chance, do I
Oops.
get that dart off before the initiative order?
No, you're not. They're not surprised. They saw you.
Gotcha.
Right? And you didn't really do anything before they started to yell. So yeah. So basically, yeah, that's gonna be a pain. So we'll just step you guys inside of the window, knowing that you're just right outside. But that should
My.
give you a little bit of vision inside.
That gives me the worst vision.
Does
got,
it? You're
like,
just
Disregard that roll.
inside of
Yeah, it
the.
looked really choppy.
Yeah, I forgot to have this. Hang on, let me clear.
There we go.
Remove all items. Clear. There we go. Now you should be able to select your token and roll initiative. I apologize.
Oh, I don't get my 19.
I mean, if you want, you might be able to go add it. I can probably add it if it's that important.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I got it. 33.19. Let's go. There we go.
Oh,
Fix it.
come on.
I'm just gonna edit because
So bad.
I'm a good person. I don't lie on my initiative.
Yeah, I don't know what I rolled
mean, I
before,
didn't
but they ended
lie.
up with 5s. So, so whatever it is, que sera, sera.
For being so dexterous, my initiative sucks dick.
Let's
Ah,
zoom
where's
in here a little bit.
7? There we are.
Yeah, I still can't really see anything in this room.
I mean, I don't have a good way to. Here, I'll let you.
Oh,
peek
there we
over
go.
here.
Gotcha. That's probably what it was.
Okay. Yeah, you're probably like
Sort of hidden
behind all the
behind those
boxes, but
Yeah.
yeah. So.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. You just have to imagine until you come through. Actually, come
Yes.
through the window, since you guys are.
Exactly.
Yeah, I probably could have come in and edited this somehow, but
We'll
no,
make it work.
it is what it is.
We got this.
But definitely some kobolds that you can see rushing in. And Warwick is unsurprised by this development. Warwick, what are you doing?
So do I know that they're in the building now?
Your party is not in the building. You can see all the
Oh.
kobolds. But your party, I've put them there for the vision purposes, but they are not actually inside of the building. You're the only one that's actually inside the building.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I still have message tethered to Siren, correct?
I mean, you can still see Siren holding the door that just got yelled at by something in probably Draconic by this kobold that's rushed up and pointed at Siren. And you can still see Siren, but
Okay,
you don't
but
believe the kobolds
what
have
if I
noticed you.
what if I move back to like right here?
Okay.
So
yeah, you won't be able
Okay.
to see Siren, I think, anymore over the crates.
okay, so then before I move, okay, like as I'm kind of like creeping backwards, I'm literally just going to be like, "Hey, you guys coming in or what?" I believe he can reply in a whisper. So I'm gonna hold like right here and wait for his reply. But I am gonna back up a little bit to kind of let the boxes kind of hide me a little bit more.
Sure. Okay. So you've set this message to Siren.
Fuck it.
Taryn
Doing
is
it live.
unaware of any of these messages going on, standing next to Siren, who's holding this door open.
Should
On this,
we make a perception to see it, or
this window open.
should we make a perception to see it?
To see the kobold that
No,
just
to see the
pointed and
message.
yelled.
To see the message.
Yeah, it
Oh
yelled,
no,
right?
it's a magical message that only goes to one person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's essentially like telepathic speaking
Right.
to each other.
So the other two people that are there can see it.
No, they don't know. The
We
rest
can
of
see the
you,
kobold, yeah.
you
but
can
we
see the
don't know
kobold
about-
that just came out and yelled,
I'm
pointing
talking
at
about the
Siren.
message.
The message you can't see. No,
Okay.
you
It's
can't
only going to
see-
Siren because he was the only
can't see
person
it.
I was able to see. So I sent a psychic message to Siren, pretty much kind of like, "Hey, you guys coming in or not?" It's really up to him whether or not he tells you guys.
Nice.
Yeah, so at that, I'll just kind of like peek through the window there,
Okay.
and get an eyesight on the first kobold I see.
Okay.
And you know what? Screw it. Why not? I'll use a chaos bolt.
Let's put you over here just so you can see for now.
Ooh.
And the 8 is to hit.
Believe it is, unfortunately.
Because that's probably not a DC. That would be a horrible DC. So
Right.
what is it? So I don't think we've seen this before. What does a chaos bolt look like from Terran?
Well, it would look different depending on the damage dice that I do. So the chaoticness of it would actually change. But seeing as how I believe I miss, uh, again, my eyes and my tattoos start to glow, and out of it pops kind of like this undulating orb, that I kind of pick up. Like it's not super big, probably like a bigger bouncy ball, and I kind of like levitate it in my fingers, and I just kind of like twist my wrist and flick my thumb towards the target that I'm trying to hit.
Yeah.
Um,
And as you do that, this spinning ball of chaos is constantly shifting between like fire and ice and earth and like shadowy energy. And it just seems to zoom straight past the kobold and dissipate against the far wall.
well, there goes one of my spell slots.
Did you have anything else that you can do as a reaction or movement if you'd like to actually move inside?
I is squish, so I is stay behind wall.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you over here as just code for you being outside currently still.
Perfect.
Thanets, you see this kobold point, and then you see this chaos bolt fly across the room, just barely missing this kobold. What are you going to do as this kobold is clearly screaming at you and your compatriots?
Okay, so I want to step in towards the these kobolds probably.
Okay. So we'll say that you actually are where you are. I'm going to move Constantine out of the way. Sorry about your vision there. But I'll move Constantine out of the way because he is still outside for the moment.
And I was thinking about.
So we'll say that'll be like 5 feet of your movement right now. Just to get inside to where your token actually is.
Okay. So I'm gonna ready my dagger and go here by that box
Okay.
so I can take cover if anything. But yeah, there. Should I just move it?
Yeah, you can move. As long as it's within your movement, you should probably have about 25 feet of movement left.
And attack the first kobold with my lance.
Okay, with your lance? Okay.
Yes. Oh, I actually can curse him first.
Oh, bonus action for the... Is it Hexblade's Curse or for Hex? Or what is the other one?
I have the Hexblade curse.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. So yeah, I'm going just to curse the kobold that I would like to attack, the one that I see in front of me on my right.
Okay. Let me see if I can find a good curse. Give him this crazy doom skull looking thing. So this kobold up in front screaming, and you have placed your Hexblade's Curse. Is there any visual indication, or is it just sort of a secret thing that only you can see?
Yes, it's a secret thing that only I can see. It happens in contact. No, it just appears a mark on the skin of the target. Um, it's a target symbol, and that's it.
Okay. Maybe, you know what, there might even be a target symbol. Okay, and then you make your attack.
And my attack with my spear. Sorry, not lance. Just click it, right?
Yeah, you should be able to just click it straight out of your character sheet. And you go and curse this kobold and lunge forward with your spear, and it just goes right. He's really small, right? Kobold's only 2.5 feet tall, and so you lunge down at him and just misjudge and hit the ground with your spear as it scrapes across, and there's some sparks fly as it just jumps back. And Siren, you have seen this chaos bolt fly across the warehouse, and then your warlock friend Thanitz jump into the fray, stabbing his spear at the kobold who was pointing and screaming at you. And what would you like to do?
Can I?
All right. Hopefully this doesn't fuck me again. We're gonna run into the fray.
Let's go.
Oh, that's a lot of kobolds. Oh my god.
Yeah, really quite a few, isn't it?
That's a lot of angry geckos. I'm gonna punch this one in the, actually no. I'm gonna whip out the quarterstaff, smack it over the head.
Okay, let's go.
First and foremost. Holy shit!
That it doesn't quite happen how you thought it would in your head. You do go to smack it over the head, but it definitely sidesteps your thwap.
Where's the thing? Hold on. All right. Well, since I made the attack action, I didn't necessarily have to hit. I took the attack action. Bonus action, I could swing with my fist.
Yep, absolutely.
So I'll come down, miss, and try to come up with the uppercut, catch it off guard.
Ooh.
Let's go, baby! Let's
Nice,
go!
let's go.
And he hits.
And that as it sidesteps your quarterstaff, all you really have to do is pick up your foot and you catch it in the bottom of the jaw. Let's see how much damage you're doing to this kobold. That'll be double dice for the crit, the natural 20. 7, which I do believe. Yeah. It just double, like as you catch it in the jaw, you can just tell that it's wrecked, right? The whole kobold, like you just see its limp body fly backwards a good 5 or 10 feet, because they're not really big guys. And that kobold is definitely out for the count.
Shoryuken! That's it for my
What a
turn.
punch!
What a punch.
So that was movement action, bonus action. And so Siren has just come in and thwacked the crap out of a kobold. And,
I look at the kobolds and I say in Draconic, you pussies are next.
Yeah. And what? Wait, hang on, because this order, sorry, I don't want to. Somehow the order got thrown off. I almost skipped Constantine. So Constantine.
Yeah, I am going to climb through the window there. I assume do I get any movement penalty bonuses for that? Or sorry, not.
It just takes you. It just takes you 5 feet to get in.
All right. I'm going to move up. I'm gonna use my crossbow this time.
Okay. Whip out the old crossbow. And which one are you targeting?
This one here.
Okay.
Shoot.
And a 10 just whizzes right by this little kobold target.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for my turn.
Okay. No bonus actions?
Nope.
Okay. And now the kobolds. Very unhappy about the intruders and one of their buddies coming and getting punted. And yeah, I guess can you? I think if I do like a shift or something. Come on, roll 20. Make this easy. Nope. There we go. So I guess you have to do Alt, and then you can do like sort of half spaces. Okay, so Siren is going to be taking some heat here. Where did my little kobold sheet go? Closed it. Okay. Really? Oh, I think I can do this. No. Sorry, I'm trying to get my little sheet to pop up.
Got me all nervous.
It's not. No, it's I think I can use this one though. Because I was sort of prepared, not really. Okay. The first kobold, we'll say here, on this one, it's going to take a dagger swipe, lunge with its dagger at Siren. And it looks like that was a 9. Even
I just slapped the hand aside.
as this dagger comes, it's not even really a threat. It's just telegraphing what it's doing. As the next one tries to take advantage of you being tied up, blocking this other dagger coming at you, and definitely connects.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Give me the damage too, please.
Gentle.
There we go. 5 piercing damage on
Ooh.
critical hit.
That hurt.
As it just stabs into you after you thought its compatriot was no threat whatsoever. This one over here is going to take a stab at Thanets. And also 6 piercing damage from that one as it also crits against Thanets.
Oh, I have a spell shield, but it doesn't help, right?
With the crit, that one probably won't help you, but maybe on this next one, because his buddy is definitely taking a swipe at you as well, and scores a 19.
Okay.
I don't know if shield will help you. I don't remember what your AC is. Probably not high enough.
It's 14 plus 5, something like that. It's a 15 my armor class. And let me see the shield, how much it covers. If not, I'm gonna just do an Alish Rebuke. Where is it? Where is it? One reaction exactly. Okay. Until the start of the next turn, you have a +5 bonus to your AC, including
so,
Angastic 2.
Unless that gets you over 20 AC, then you probably don't want to waste that spell. I don't know what your AC is.
15.
15. So, okay. So you cast shield as this other, you are casting it, yeah? As this other kobold goes in to attack you. And what does it look like as your shield deflects this attack?
It's in the blink of a second before these daggers hits me, smoky and black shield, large as my arm, covers the place of the impact where the dagger would have hit, and it's just clenches. You can hear it's metal, but it looks smoky, kind of dense smoke.
Okay. this phantasmic smoke shield appears and just deflects the dagger right off of it. And then I think this guy is actually going to try and shoot you as well. 17. So I think that's going to hit.
Until it's on.
Oh,
It's
no,
until
until
my
the end of
next
your
turn.
turn. Yeah, so that you actually, your shield doesn't dissipate, does it? And actually stays and deflects this sling bullet that comes towards you from this kobold in the back as well. And that is the kobold's turn as they have rushed up to attack their intruders. Warwick.
So I see all this go down, right? I'm looking. Thanos just got hit, perceivably 3 times in my head, except for the smoky shield for 2. Let's see. Are all these squares accurate for move speed? So like 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Can I fit through this box?
Yeah.
Or yeah, I can. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna move
I'll say
move
moving
in.
through the boxes is just going to be difficult terrain. So just count it as like double movement.
So I'm trying to get like right there. I don't want to be right next to this other kobold, but I'm going to take out my rapier, and I am going to try to pierce this kobold in the side.
Okay. And an 11 does not quite do it as you stab at this kobold and actually catch part of its clothing, which is a little bit loose, and you put another tear in its already tattered kobold garment.
Ooh, next time, bud. I got you.
Okay. And all right. Taryn, you have just seen through the window, right? So you can actually see through the window. As Thanos seems to have taken a little bit of a beating, and the kobolds are ganging up on Siren as well, and you are able to see Warwick rush in and attempt to skewer this kobold to unfortunately little seeming effect at this point.
Yeah, at this point I will climb in through the window.
Okay.
And I'll put myself kind of right around. We'll go here for
Okay.
now. And then I'm going to just go with I'm just go with a mind sliver against this guy that's right up against Siren.
Okay. And that's the one where you pull like the nail out of your shoulder and then like slam it back in.
Slam it back in. So that's gonna be a DC 14 intelligence save.
Okay. Ooh, an in save, huh? Okay. Let's see.
You're smart.
Yeah, so that's not gonna happen for this ruffian.
So well.
How much damage are we doing?
It's a good question. It never wants to actually roll it, so I'm just gonna do.
If you click on it, will it just throw it in chat? Like
nope, doesn't do it.
Some of the DC spells will show like the DC and then the damage, but.
Well, hold on, maybe like. Yeah, let me put that and then spell save DC, but I can't click anywhere there.
Oh, yeah.
So let's do a D6. Why did that not work? There we go. So it's just 2 damage.
2 damage.
But also if he does another saving throw, he's gonna have a negative 1d4 to it.
Okay. Just 2. All right, and he is. So the kobold kind of screeches and as this mind sliver enters its brain, and you can tell that it is definitely perturbed and not happy, right? Like pawing at its ears and stuff, as if just an immense pain appeared inside of its head. Did you have any other action, bonus action, or any other movement?
I
you
have
wanted to
no
take?
bonus actions, so I'm just gonna kind of come over this way and kind of hide within these boxes right now.
Okay.
Give myself a little cover.
Take cover. Got it. And Siren, you've just seen the kobold in front of you start to kind of twitch and spasm as if it just got the worst migraine you've ever seen. What would you like to do?
Which is the one that stabbed me in the gut?
I think that was the second one down here.
I look at the one in front of me. I'll be with you in a second, and I'm gonna quarterstaff the one that stabbed me.
It's kobold bashing time.
It's
And that
16
one is
hit.
actually, that one connects square across the top of its head,
7 bludgeoning damage.
giving this other kobold enough of a headache that it drops to the floor.
Nice.
So as I whack him across, I say, that was oddly satisfying, and I hard elbow the one next to him.
Okay, let's see it.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
20 good
definitely
hit.
gonna, as it's like
Nice.
still reeling from the mind spike. You just crunch its. You reach back to elbow it in the head as it's like grasping at its head, and just smash it up against the wall as it drops limp to the ground. As it drops limp to the ground. Cooperate. Thank you.
Oh wow, over there you're making a nice number of bodies. Dead bodies.
He's,
Made
yeah.
some friends. And I'm gonna limp over to Thanat to give him a hand,
Ooh. Thank you.
and I'll end my turn because that's action bonus move.
Okay. Thanats, behind you and out of the corner of your eye, you've just seen Siren just drop 2 more kobolds in one go. The one in front of you carrying your Hexblade's curse is still menacing you.
Oh, that must be nice having a few dead bodies in front of you. Ah,
I am
okay.
bleeding out.
I'm trying to be like you, my boy. Let's do it. I'm gonna try again with my lance to I pick it up and try again to throw it
right.
again. My
You
cursed enemy.
jut
And
forward the spear to try and skewer your cursed enemy.
exactly. Come on.
And he just he can see you coming, and he just dodges off to the side, where again you just catch some of his clothing and it just tears there, but you're unable to connect this little this kobold has jukes, right? He's moving around. Did you have
You broke your ankle.
right?
Yes, exactly.
Do you have another bonus action or movement that you'd like to take?
I would like to take for sure some movement. Oh no, for sure. No,
No.
Oh
Okay.
no!
I don't wanna get stabbed in the back. No.
Okay, and Constantine, you see this kobold juke the
a second.
spear, threatening its life. What would Constantine like to do as this is going on?
Yeah. I assume this box here on my right is a solid object. I can't. Is it possible for me to like climb up on top of the box, maybe?
Yeah, there's no guarantee that it's going to be stable, but you can climb on them. Yeah, they're not exceptionally tall or anything. They're only a couple feet tall.
Okay,
But
then I would like to.
they are old and dilapidated looking. So
Oh, I'll take my
it's
chance.
yep, it's something you're not confident about, but yeah.
Would you like me to roll anything to climb up on top of that, or?
Nope, it's just a couple feet tall.
All right. All right.
And then as you climb on top, you can see the kobolds a little better.
Oh, imagine that. I am going to cast Thorn Whip on this kobold.
Okay.
Let me.
And I believe that one's an attack roll.
Yeah. That is not what I wanted to do.
Oh, is it a spell? It's a DC?
Yeah, hold on. There we are.
Okay. 22 is definitely going to connect.
That is 4 damage. And he is dragged 10 feet closer. But I'm not sure if he has a lot of space to move there.
Not a lot. So yeah, you reach out with this thorn whip. What does the thorn whip look like, by the way? I don't remember if I asked you about that last time.
It's he throws out a piece of rope with a hook on the ends that hooks onto them. And
so he's dragged just a couple feet closer. So there's kind of a pile of kobolds over here now. But yeah, it's not able to come a full 10 feet closer. Okay. And did you want to take any other movement or?
that'll be it.
Okay. And now it is the kobold's turn, where they, especially these ones, have just witnessed behind them this water genasi tear through their friends, punting one of them, smashing another against the wall, pounding one into the ground with a quarterstaff, and is now coming their way. And with that, he is going to book for the door. This one will disengage. And this one will also disengage.
Can I try to reach
You
one
got
of them?
Oh, so as it's disengaging, do I have an attack?
No, like they've actually like backed away from you guys carefully. So to keep their guard, like as they disengage from you, they keep their guard up, right? Like they didn't just straight turn and run.
Right.
Yeah. But they also didn't get super far because of it. It's a tactical retreat. Okay.
We can do that too.
Absolutely. Yeah. So if you want to move, you can use your action to disengage so that you don't take an attack of opportunity. But it does take your action, which means that this is, I believe, the end. I think they had that as a bonus. They do not have a bonus action disengage. So, yeah, that would be their action and their movement. Warwick, you've just seen these kobolds turn tail.
Yeah, I scream out, not today, bud. And I'm going to move and attack this first one right here. I'm going to try with the rapier again.
Okay.
And hope that it happens.
Hey.
16.
That one does connect.
Amen.
And you drop this poor kobold to the ground.
Nice.
There we go. And he lets out his dying gasp as he falls to the floor in a slump, pierced by your rapier.
Okay, at this point in time, I'm going to look at the other one, and I am going to try to get it to stay and promise that I won't. I'm going to look at him and be like, hey, we killed all your friends. Now we need answers. And I have my rapier, still with the blood of his friend, pointed at him. And I'm trying to talk to him, and I want to know more about this hideout.
Yeah.
Intimidating.
Taryn, you can probably just make this out over the over some of these crates, especially with your position up there. Even though you were taking cover, you can probably have just seen that this kobold was dropped by Warwick as it was trying to run.
Is it like somewhere over here?
Right. Yep.
Okay, I'm moving just so I can see what's going on over here. Okay. Yeah, and is there like a wall over here, or is this open space over here?
It's all open
Completely.
space. Yep.
Okay. And this is the last guy.
There was
Or-
one other one that had bugged out,
Okay. Okay.
but you don't know where it is.
Yeah. So I will follow Constantine's idea. Get up on top of this thing here.
Okay.
Just to kind of get a better view of it. And I'm gonna unstrap a dagger from my thigh, and I'm just going to hold throwing that dagger if it becomes hostile towards Warwick.
Okay.
Good plan.
All right. So you are brandishing the thigh dagger, waiting for hostility. Siren, you've seen some kobolds trying to bug out, and at least one of them get dropped by Warwick.
Alrighty. Can I get past Thanatos here and get up on the box?
You can definitely move past your friends. Yeah.
Did you ask that in character?
Yeah, you can move
Always.
through. You can move through their space as long as you have a space to go. Climbing up the boxes just costs you whatchamacallit, the double movement, right? The difficult terrain, unless you want to do like some jumpy acrobatic type stuff instead.
You know what? I will take the chance on the acrobatics. Let's
Okay.
see if I can make it.
The extra 5 feet.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't think you have an issue with that at all. What does that look like as you vault up onto this?
So even better, I hop up, leap off Thanatos' shoulder onto the box, and I just
And a big cloud of dust shoots out from the lid in all directions as you land on top of this crate.
Ah, my eyes.
as I look down at the kobold, I'm gonna say in Draconic, tell us about what's going on, and you may make it out of here. And I'm just gonna hold my attack action if it tries to split or get hostile.
Okay. Hold your action in case it splits or gets hostile. Attack? Hold an attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanatos, what are you doing with all this running?
I would say where are they running again? Towards like
They're just running.
go
You do know that that's towards, so they're either probably going towards, you can see a stairwell in the corner, or they're going towards the door where Warwick came in.
I would probably move towards the stairs and make sure that since it's the only thing that I can see that it can get some enemies could get in, I just would like to keep an eye on it, so I just get closer to the stairs, ready to probably jumping on this box.
Okay. Do you want to just climb up it more carefully, or do you want to just like jump and try to do a cool siren move to get on top of it?
You can try to do a cool move.
All right, let's see an acrobatics check. See if you can.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You never know what's inside that crate. Like you could kill me, but why not?
Okay,
Nice.
and you emulate Siren's jumping up onto this box very well. And as you land on top of the box, a cloud of dust shoots out from underneath the lid in all directions.
And I prepare my lance in case.
Your spear, okay. And
My
so,
spear.
are you holding an action? Like,
Yes.
So I don't think it has the range for a melee attack. Are you prepared to throw it? I mean, I guess we'll just say an attack, right? So an attack if it if the kobold does what?
Or if the kobold move, and if someone is coming down the stairs, mostly.
Okay. All right. And Constantine, what would you like?
Yeah, out of since there are so many people in boxes now, it's eventually something's going to go wrong. So he's going to hop off before he gets hurt. And he is going to walk around the room a bit and see, just look around, see if he can find anything useful.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check. So you do notice that the doors to the exterior are boarded up. What appears to be doors to an interior room, unless you don't remember, like you remember the building being vaguely rectangular. So this is a door that looks like it would be an interior door. And it is closed currently, but it looks usable. As far as the crates, you don't notice a whole lot except for maybe it's in, which one was it in? And this one over here is partially ajar, and you just see a couple of fishing poles sticking out of it.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a bit. Stand my turn there. I don't want to open that door there without everybody, being ready for it.
Okay, and as we get to the kobold's turn, the kobold, so I think it was Warwick that was just talking to him and saying that he wants answers, as well as Siren brandishing a deadly looking quarterstaff, especially after 3 of his buddies just got pummeled. And the whole running away thing does not seem to be working out for them with the spear pointed at him as well. And he says, okay, I give. And just drops his dagger. No kill.
All right, little guy. Tell me what you guys are doing here. Who's in charge of this entire operation? And is there any more of you guys that are going to come running down those stairs?
This Scalawag hideout. We live. You're gonna be in so much trouble when boss gets home.
Who did you say the boss was? I'm sorry.
The boss. Let me. Mago.
He pulls out papers.
When Mago get home, he go kill you.
I still didn't hear his name.
Mako, I think.
Mago.
Mago. Okay.
Perfect. When Mago get home, he's gonna kill you.
Who's this Mago?
Mago is the boss.
All right, so this guy doesn't know anything. Got it. When's he supposed to be home?
After?
Yeah.
Should we leave a message to the boss?
You should go. You should go. You leave message after the beep. Beep.
That's not the kind of message I had in mind. It doesn't require you talking at all. just have to lie there.
Does
I
anybody
would
have
say
rope?
his dead friends are the message enough.
Exactly.
So
Sorry?
so we didn't see where this other guy scurried off to, right? And this is me talking out of character, right? So would it? Do we know that there's a last person that ran off? Like, did we see them run off?
You saw 3 of them run off. There's one dead one and one living one. And you probably recall it was only, about a half hour, an hour ago, maybe less, that you were in the theater. And you do recall there being many kobolds in the theater. More than
There's
this.
like 20. There was like 20 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn to Siren. Siren, he's got a long life ahead of him. I don't think. I think we should just let him go. My only fear is this Mago gonna come hunting for us? Is this guy gonna go tell him? What do you think we should do?
No tell.
I mean, I'm not so hot with numbers, but I think there was more than this before.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the lifespan of a kobold's not very long. He's probably got another day or two left tops.
Tops, yeah. I mean, Mago might kill me as soon as he gets home with all the army. Scalawag army. Big army.
So
What's your
Warwick,
name, little-
well, Warwick looks at Siren, okay, and he his eyes go big, and he's like, "But every single day is Wonderman. Like, we can't kill this poor guy."
Yeah,
Okay.
no, we can do something with him. We can take him with us to the guards.
Does anybody have rope?
Plenty.
You have rope? I mean, we could tie him up and take him with us.
How about just take a nap? And it like
Tell
smiles
me,
Okay.
this weird reptilian kobold smile.
What's your name, little one?
Oh, my name. Hang on, give me a second.
Doesn't have a name.
Yeah, what's his name, DM? What's his name?
I have his name. I just have it. I don't remember where I put it.
Mark.
Charles.
I'm gonna need
They
you to
have-
come up with 30 more kobold names. In the next
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to know the name of every single kobold.
Want to know
Every single
families?
kobold has a name.
What family
his
backstory?
name. His name.
They're
His
so
name was Robert Paulson.
Robert Paulson.
Finally, nice to meet you, Robert.
My name Snim. Snim.
Snim. I'll make you a little trade.
No. Snim.
Snim.
No.
We should take him.
No. Snim.
Okay. Grammatics aside. Okay,
Okay,
Siren was talking to you.
I will trade you your life for any valuables that might be hidden in this warehouse.
Oh
Deal?
yeah, that crate right there, mini gem. You take. Okay, all fair.
I don't
Which
know.
crate?
He's pointing to this one right here.
Warwick.
Best stuff
pack it.
we got. Best stuff. Scalawag treasure hoard.
What? I'm sorry. What did you say?
good stuff is in that
Scalawag
crate.
treasure hoard.
You're gonna have to ping the crate again. I didn't see anything.
It's right here.
All right. So then I'm gonna move over here next to the crate, and I am going to attempt to crack it open.
Yeah, it's not even nailed down or anything. You open it up,
Perfect.
and you see a bunch of metallic bead necklaces in it. Right. So, and as you pick them up, they're not heavy. It doesn't really take even a perception check or any investigation to realize these are the same bead necklaces that you see thrown around at parades or carnivals. Some of them are like kind of this metallic, shiny purple. Some of them are green, a couple gold and silver. They're all kind of mixed in, a lot of different colors. Very shiny.
I just think of Mardi Gras. I'm sorry. So,
I mean, good, exactly what you want to be thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just like reach my hands in, right? Reach my hands into this box, and I just like pull them up, and I'm like, turn to I turned to Thanos and I'm like, what the fuck?
I know. I don't. These are not valuable. We want something more.
It's
Or I
so
can take
shiny.
them out. The guards.
Oh. Okay. No kill. And it starts to reach
Okay.
To the
into
guards.
its
I
pocket.
take it to the guards. I won't kill you.
It reaches into its pocket, and it goes, "You have," and it's a dead rat. Tasty, delicious.
Okay, that's same
I
thing
got
to
bad
the
experience
guards.
with rats.
No? Oh, okay.
So no one approves my plan to take him to the guards and get a backup from the guards.
No cards.
Is he really
Guards kill.
The guards are just gonna kill him. He's not.
They
Yeah.
kill.
Snim here doesn't know anything.
But since
He's
there are
too
20,
dumb to know anything.
but I'm not talking to go like strictly just to take information out of him, just to get some backup because in case we get into a 20 kobold situation, it might be not so fun.
I mean, it seems like he doesn't know much anyways. It took him 30 seconds to remember his name.
But if you go to the guards, we can tell them where to find other kobolds right now.
But
The
So
what
then
where
where are
we
the
find
others at?
But then we wouldn't get the treasure.
if there,
Whatever's in here.
oh yeah, whatever's in here is ours now. If there were more upstairs, they probably would have come down after all this commotion and their friends not coming back. So why don't we search the place, find the loot that we're supposed to find, maybe take a little bit extra for ourselves, and we book it.
Let's do it.
I'm on it. So at that point in time, Warwick's smile gets really big, and he's gonna start looting all of these these 3 boxes over here, right next to this big one. Now I can't see anything.
Yeah, I know.
Just to be safe, I knock Snim unconscious, but I don't kill him. So I thwack him, but not to kill.
Are you gonna tie him up?
I'm gonna knock him
Yes.
unconscious first.
Yeah, we'll say he is sleepy time.
And then I'll tie him up with some of my hempen rope.
Nice.
Okay, so tied up kobold, rummaging through what Warwick wants to go start rummaging through crates. And
Yeah.
what is everybody else doing?
I'll see Constantine over by this door, and I would go see if we want to bust in there, possibly.
I ain't gonna die in the next attack. I would like to take like kind of a short rest or take some HP back.
Okay, so a short rest takes an hour, I believe.
I lost a lot of health there.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
guys want to take a rest,
Okay, so you guys are taking. Who's taking a short rest?
I will.
Yes. Okay, just the two. Okay, so Siren and Thanos are just chilling, sitting on their crates, feeling a bit worse for wear and trying to recover while this unconscious kobold is over here in the corner tied up, right? And you two, Constantine and Taryn, are investigating the door, and Warwick is going through some crates. So we'll start with Warwick. As you start to go through, most of them are just empty, right? Like beat up crates. There was the one with the Mardi Gras beads. Some others just have some straw and maybe some cheap statuettes in them. But nothing that appears to really be of value. Most of it is just really shiny.
Okay. So nothing
cool.
of value. Hey guys, there's really nothing in these boxes. Anybody else find anything else?
Real talk. Is there a short rest button or something on Roll20?
There is, but it's going to take an hour, so you
Okay,
probably
so I
don't
got
want
my full hour.
press that yet.
All right, so I'm just like holding the fucking wound in and
Mhm.
try not to bleed, try not to bleed, try not to bleed, try not to bleed.
Okay, and then the two of you were investigating this door. Are you trying to open it, or what would you like to do?
Maybe put my ear up to the door first to try and see if there's anybody, if I can hear any noises or anything.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Is that the 7 that just popped up?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's 7.
Uh, pretty quiet.
Sounds, I can't hear anything there. I think it might be safe.
Is it unlocked?
I don't know. I'm going to try the doorknob.
Okay, and so you go to turn the doorknob, and we'll take a quick break. 'Cause we're about halfway through our show right now, and find out what happens with the door of doom when we get back. And just go ahead and get up, everybody. Stretch your legs, get a drink if you like. I'm going to go ahead and put us on our nice little calming BRB screen, and we will be right back in 5 minutes.
All right. Perfect.
second, but
Have at it. I'm gonna bullshit with chat.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're just gonna come back in. Welcome back, everybody who is back. We're waiting on Jaw and Alligator, but we figured we'd come back in and talk to chat since we don't get a whole lot of opportunity during the gameplay to chat with you all. Thank you so much for being here.
It's been an honor playing with you guys. It's been so much fun having you guys watch us too. So as of last stream, guys, we're officially Twitch affiliates now, which means we got sub buttons. We got emotes of this adorable little kobold named Pun Pun, and I love him so much. We have multiple tiers of subscriptions though, providing more emotes, and over time, we're just gonna keep giving you guys more and more emotes. And hey, if you like the emotes, you can also join us in our Discord server. Just type !Discord, and you'll get an invite to our Discord channel. What? And what's this? We have merchandise already. Look at this fantastic Taking Turns D&D emblem t-shirt. Jimmy and Mike are also wearing some. It has been, c'est magnifique. So guys, if you've got an unused Twitch Prime laying around, why don't you go ahead and drop it for us here. Get some ad-free viewing, get some emotes, enjoy the party. And you know what? If you don't feel like subbing, but you like what you see, go ahead and follow us here on Twitch and Twitter. Helps all the same.
Yeah, especially if you have those Prime emotes or the Prime subs, because otherwise that money's just going to Jeff Bezos and he doesn't even need it. So just give it to us and we'll make some more emotes. It'll be fun.
Papa Jeff needs another rocket.
Right.
Dick rocket.
Yep. I need a rocket.
I need two.
I just need one.
What if one blows up?
I mean, I'll probably be on it, so
Not my problem.
not my problem after that anymore, I guess.
Join the Space Force. Let's do it, boys.
There don't need mechanics. I tried.
Missions changed. It always does.
Yep. And so the other thing, I think our Electrum store should be working now. So if we do like ! store, should give you a link twice. Crazy. But that should be the store where if you want to influence the adventure, you can use those channel points that you have. So if you type in like say Electrum, it'll tell you I have 7,400 Electrum and I'm number 1 on the leaderboard because I'm always here. So, which doesn't count. But I could potentially spend those. Oh, look at that. Toy Clan has only missed like a couple minutes of all of our streams. Thank you so much for being with us so much of the time. I appreciate it. So you could definitely do some fun stuff with that Electrum that you have. Some of the cool stuff, you can give inspiration to the characters, which lets them roll something with advantage. In the middle of combat, you can grant them something like Blade Ward so that when that dagger is coming for them, they have resistance and only take half damage. So there's a ton of fun stuff. Feel free to explore that. I'll tell you what, let's fix that. Add points. Let's see if I can get this right. 67.
I am back, by the way. Sorry, I was gone for a while there.
Yeah, thanks. Let's see. Did that work for you, Toy Clan? And you should be all caught up. Unless I didn't do that. I don't know if I did the syntax right or not. I'm still getting used to it, but there's some way to add points. So we'll see if... and let's go ahead and give... did not work. Okay, maybe without the at. And it gives no feedback if I get, yeah. I think it should work. Anyways, let's, screw it. You know what? Let's give 67 points to all as well.
Almost nice.
And then I think everybody should have some. So there's some Electrum for you. Feel free to collect that and use it to influence the game, please. And for all of our players, make sure you keep an eye on chat. I think the redemptions will pop up on the stream. Dang it.
Is it because you're doing it as, or not as the channel?
It shouldn't matter because I should be a mod. I got my sword. So, I'll have to look into that one so I can give away some stuff. But you definitely do have enough Electrum that you can do some fun stuff with it. So please feel free to check out that Electrum store. And all the players, remember to keep an eye on chat because somebody may be trying to give you a Blade Ward or something fun like that. I think there's Blade Ward, there's some Shield, there's some Bless, all kinds of fun stuff. So they can do all kinds of stuff to help you out in combat. And that'll be cool once we see the first one. I'm excited.
I saw an interesting one. It was what, 8,000 Electrum, and the character has to tell a short story from their past at the next short rest.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
There's ones.
nice.
There's a short story for a short rest, and there's a little bit longer story for a long rest. That's called the campfire story. So you get to pick a character and get a nice little campfire story from them. You can give the characters a dream or a nightmare. And that may be up to the player to describe. It may be up to the DM to describe and give them some maybe premonition type of dreams. And they may take, depending on who the DM is, they may take some inspiration from the chat if you redeemed something like that and say, make Jimmy have a dream about cheese.
I love cheese. You can ask my wife. I love cheese. I think I'm so here's the thing, right? I think I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, no.
And I just refuse to give up. You know, I just can't. I can't do it.
Just worth the
I refuse to live a life without cheese.
I mean, is it a life without cheese?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Right. Okay. Rockets and cheese aside, let's get back to the Scalawags hideout, where Alligator and Terran are reaching for the door. And as you go to turn it, you feel that it is not locked, but it does give a little bit of a squeak as it moves the first inch. Would you like to open the door?
Yeah. There's nothing in there. Remember, I couldn't hear anything, so.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Safe.
Yeah. You could not hear anything, but you can definitely hear the squeak on its rusty hinges as sounds like somebody driving down the road in a really horrible car. I'll have to work on my door squeaks. But how do I erase doors? I can open doors. That's cool.
Ooh.
Figured it out on my first think.
Ooh.
The door is open. And you see a dusty and dilapidated, what used to probably be an office of some sort, possibly a break room. Some cots in the corner, padded with extra straw, and a dilapidated table. It looks a little bit wobbly, but still serviceable. And pretty much what you see there, right? Desk directly across from the door with the chair, and a bookshelf on the northern wall.
All right.
Huh.
After you.
It's like a ladies first type thing.
Gentlemen. I like that. I'll go in and I'll head straight to the desk. And if there's drawers or papers on it, I want to start rummaging.
Okay. And so one of the things you do notice is quite a bit of graffiti on the walls in here, especially around this desk, right? And did you speak? Who was it that spoke Draconic?
Me.
Siren, yeah.
Siren.
Yep. So, unfortunately to Terran, it just looks like a bunch of kind of scribbles, slashes, and a foreign language. It does look similar to the graffiti that you saw in the tunnels.
Okay.
Similar style and type of text, but different text. Like it's not just a repeat of the
Gotcha.
graffiti. There are some old papers that are like old inventories, probably from when it was actually used as a business and before it was abandoned or taken over by the Scalawags.
Gotcha. Okay.
And go ahead and give us an investigation check as well. Sorry.
Yeah.
Trying to notice.
Nice.
Six.
So that was about all that you noticed.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Drawers
you
are
find anything?
drawers are also stuffed with like similar papers and stuff that just seem to be like left over from some shipping business of years past.
If Siren actually yells that, was Siren the one that actually like deciphered the Scalawags graffiti last session?
I think so.
I don't recall.
I don't know if
there
it
was 2 Draconics. I think so.
Okay.
I think Siren was involved in the whole
Yeah.
discussion and trying to recall what the heck scales could be if it wasn't
Yeah.
misspelled scales and some other things of possibility.
So, remembering that and noticing that this looks familiar to those markings, after Siren yells, "Did you find anything?" I found some reading for you, but I can't make it out. It seems to be much like the graffiti in the sewers. If
Copy
you,
it down. I'm trying not to bleed out over here.
oh, okay, I'll do
And-
that.
And
Alright.
we'll say that you can walk over and take a look if you'd like while you're doing your short rest. You guys can go ahead and do your short rest stuff too when you get a chance.
Where is the
If you
button?
win.
I've been trying to find it.
There is a button, or you can just do a die for.
Oh yeah, there's a hit die button. Boop.
Just for
Hey,
hit dice.
9. Full health. Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't think there's an actual short rest or long rest button in the Roll20
Gotcha.
character
Okay.
sheet.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay,
you
so-
could just do your hit dice, and you don't really. Do you get key back during your rest? Because you might want to.
I don't have key yet. I'm only level 1.
Oh,
Level
right.
1.
Just martial arts.
Level 1.
Right.
On
Okay.
bus.
I gotta wait for a
I
long
wander over.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to go over and make some sense out of the graffiti, and it does appear to be pretty scattered. If you had to guess, it would come from a very scattered mind, right? The Draconic is clear enough, but it's just words that almost don't make a lot of sense, right? Like wasp nest and skunk bomb and
Skunk bomb.
scorpion stick, right?
So
Doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. It seems to be just a lot of random things put together.
So as I'm reading it, I'm saying it out loud in common. Hornet's nest, skunk bomb, scorpion stick. What the fuck is this?
And the only thing that kind of rings a bell with you is the scorpion stick. There was one of the kobolds in the robbery that was menacing the hen party with a scorpion on a stick.
Sounds like I have
Right.
some contribution as an artificer.
I do
And then
remember-
some other stuff just says like Scalawags #1. Scalawags the best.
Just got the big
Mago
S on the wall.
Mago Super Champ.
All right, so this is all gibberish, and this is all gibberish. I think they're just writing to write.
They definitely do have the mind of a child.
Yes, I do.
Well, are you gonna be all right?
Oh
You-
yeah,
you
it's closed up now.
Well, that water
I-
bending.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I was pushing it back in for a while and it seemed to close up.
Okay. Well, you did a great job in there. You seem to take the blunt of most of the blows. So
Yeah, it seemed like the last couple fights that's how it's been. I'm glad I actually did something this time other than die.
that's fair. I mean, I usually stick to the back because, I mean, I'm not the strongest, so I like to just keep my distance, make sure they can't hit me with anything. So
I tried that. I wanted to throw a dart, but he saw me first and I was just like, well, fuck, I better just get in there.
do you have multiple dots?
I have this many.
Fantastic. You know you can do it more than once before running in and hitting something.
Right, but it hurts a lot more if I hit him with this stick.
Have you ever tried wrapping your dart to the end of your stick and hitting them with that?
That? You can do that?
We can try.
And as you're
Sounds
having this
fun, doesn't it?
discussion through the rather thin walls of the warehouse, you hear strange chanting outside.
That's not good.
Coming from the street outside, in sort of slurry, broken common, you hear Kobold's best robbers ever. Kobold's best robbers ever. Kobold's best robbers ever. And this little song of theirs is making its way from the northwest towards the northeast corner of the building.
Fuck is that?
I think it's kobolds. I think they're
gonna
the best
assume
robbers ever.
Do we hear
Maybe
it
it's
too?
Mego.
Everybody
Oh,
everybody inside the warehouse can hear the chorus of Kobold's best robbers ever coming down the street outside.
And so it's actually coming down the street on the east side, right? Starting from the north and it's heading down.
Right.
You don't
Right.
think we beat those kobolds who are at the bar here, do you?
Here we go.
Should prepare for combat.
Maybe if we get the jump on them this time,
That would be good.
because Taryn just taught me this thing called a scorpion stick where I take the dart and I put it at the end of my stick and then I stab him with it.
Interesting.
I'm not sure it's gonna work immediately, but
I take
Let's
some
give it a
twine
shot.
or rope and I try to wrap a dart to the end of my quarterstaff to like makeshift a spear.
Okay. And it does sound.
Don't we have an artificer in the group?
Yeah.
And I can tinker for about an hour, and I don't know.
I think we have an hour.
yeah.
You don't feel like you have an hour because even in this short amount of time, the kobolds seem to have made it all the way to the eastern corner of the building and are starting to come around the east side of the building.
Fuck, hide.
Okay, I take my 2 daggers out and I activate my. What's the name? Sorry. Trying to find it.
Is there like a crevice or a crack in the boxes I can hide?
So let's go down the previous turn order. Warwick, as these kobolds are approaching, what would you like to do? You probably have maybe less than a minute, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, depending on how fast they're walking.
All right, so I am, and what each turn's like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move kind of back there. So I'm gonna move around everybody and kind of get towards the back of said group, or at
Okay.
least behind bandits and Siren.
Sure. And as people move around, you can reposition yourself too. If you need
Okay.
to. Yep. Yeah, don't feel like 100% locked in, because you definitely, with a few turns in there, like you definitely have a good bit of movement to try and figure out, like, hey,
Right.
what's going on, right? Taryn, what are you thinking about doing as these kobolds? You can hear them getting closer and coming around to the side of the building that you entered on.
That we entered on. So down this way.
Yeah, they're coming. So they started sort of, you could start hearing it out here on the street, but then they moved around the building, and they're sort of on that eastern side of the building now, right? Coming
Gotcha.
around to the side that you came into the building on.
Okay.
Like, you assume they're probably coming home.
Right. Honestly, if I can see him, I'm just gonna kind of get near Warwick and just
Okay.
kind of like try and hide myself around him and prepare for any encounter that might occur.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Siren.
I'm just gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like, "Why are you hiding behind me?" And like kind of like a worried, like, "Why?"
At her, yep.
Yeah, at her. I'm sorry.
All right. Siren, what's rolling through your head as these kobolds seem to be making their way home from their successful robbery finally?
You are muted.
Oh.
I love Discord so much. So I'm gonna hide between the crates and get the jump on these sons of bitches.
All right. So whereabouts would you like to hide?
Like right in there.
Okay.
Like, how do I like half step?
I think if you hold down
There it goes.
Alt, yeah, but close enough is close enough, right?
Just
okay.
stealth in there.
Yeah, go ahead and give us a stealth roll. Sneak and try to hide silently among the crates.
Not great.
Yeah, you and I think that you're fairly aware that this might not be the best hiding spot. Especially, there's like a kobold bed that you're basically standing in right now, just made out of straw.
Shit.
It's only a little stinky. There's no shit though.
All right, what if I move further into the boxes?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. There's a lot of boxes in there, so you may have a difficult time seeing them come in. But go ahead and give us a stealth roll with advantage for that better spot. So
Sure.
You feel a little better about that. Okay. And was there anything else that you wanted to do besides try and hide in the boxes?
I mean, I don't really have a good view on anything, so I'm just gonna stay there, stay quiet, and just listen.
Okay. Bandits, what are you intending to do as these kobolds are making their way around the building, coming home?
I'm thinking to activate my Hex Warrior. Um, but here comes up a question, and it's probably I already probably know the answer, but I don't think I can use my Hex Warrior ability with my spear, right?
I'm
Because
not
it has
familiar with that.
the two-handed ability.
You can use a spear with one hand.
Mm-hmm.
A spear has the versatile property, so it can be used either one-handed or two-handed. So I think if that's the limitation for your hex warrior, then you would just use it one-handed.
Perfect. Okay. Yes. I just then activate my hex warrior on my using my spear as my weapon, and it starts as I do it. I cover up my spear from the top to the bottom with my hand, like I do this, and a dance mode starts to come out of it as I stand there ready with the spear on one hand, and I am going to move actually in a better high spot. I can't really see over here. Nope, can't really see over here. But if I move over here and trying to find the hiding spot, can I do it?
Sure. Make an investigation roll.
Nice, nice.
And the spear doesn't have the two-handed property, so you can use your hex. I guess even if you're using it two-handed. So loopholes there's loopholes in magic everywhere, right?
That is true. That is true. I was doing an investigation.
I was waiting for your investigation.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, nat one.
Yeah, you don't really find a good hiding spot.
Uh,
Which is strange because there's like a lot of crates there, but you just can't see how you would fit. Kind of the best you can think of is to sort of go duck behind some in the walkway. I mean, you can still find cover, right? You just can't seem to find a good hiding spot.
Okay, I'm gonna go take cover behind one of the boxes that I see, like right back here, and that's it. I just move it.
Yeah, you can move your token. By the way, if you guys want to move with a ruler, after you pick up your token, just hold down Q, and you'll get like little waypoints and stuff.
Oh, nice.
And it gives you the ruler as you're dragging your token around. I figured that out. And that brings us to Constantine as these kobolds are making their way around. What are you doing to prepare for their return home?
I am going to duck into this room and then close the door behind me. So sort of up in this corner.
Okay. Door's closed. I'm not going to actually go in and close it, but
Yeah.
yeah, you guys see Constantine duck into the room and just close the door behind him. As it squeaks closed.
I yell, coward!
Just like, nope.
I'm just gonna get the drop on them if they ever come in here.
And with that, the singing continues as some kobolds make their way back in. And let me see if I have a let me down, please. Forgot to get a picture for Mago.
Yes, big kobold.
Really? Okay. Well, I guess he looks like the. Oh, okay. He looks like a chat icon or something. Silly. All right. So Thanets, you definitely have a good view as through this little hole in the door, little about 2-foot hole, you see kobolds start to pour in, chanting, "Kobolds, best robbers."
And just there.
And let's just say, yeah, we'll say the only one has peeked his head in so far.
Should I roll for initiative?
So Thanets is in direct line of sight of this first one that peeked its head in, right?
Yeah, I thought, were you taking cover behind the crates up there, or you're just kind of standing there like, "Welcome home, buddy"?
Yes, no, I'm taking cover. So if I
Okay.
see them,
Let's just put you behind the crate, maybe. I think you won't be able to see as well, but you can see the doorway as he starts to come through. Yeah. Let's go ahead and roll, and let me clear out the initiative. Okay. You can go ahead and select your tokens and roll some initiative.
Oh, buddy. Oh, for fuck's sake. How can I roll the same number again?
what did I roll?
Oh no. Literally all my stuff disappeared? Really? Oh, never mind.
Brilliant roll, darling. Truly magnificent.
There we go.
I've just been rolling stellar with these initiative rolls ever since last session too.
Yeah, you have.
I am taking.
I mean,
I am taking the alert feat. Fuck this.
to be fair, I think all the rats, I think, got like a 4 or a 5, and the kobolds just got a 4 or a 5 on the last combat.
Yeah, I got a 5 last time.
Everybody has gone before all of the bad guys so far.
That's good. That's definitely good.
Okay, I think I'm set. Token and initiative. I don't need to see what I got. Oh, that one's a quick guy. Him, not so much. Okay, and then we will. Hey, you didn't show up. Oh, that's weird. Okay, whatever. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. It just ended up the other way around. Okay, in
Who are we missing?
Me, but I don't understand why.
Yeah, you got to click your token and then roll your initiative. So you probably just hadn't clicked your token.
Yeah.
I can probably add it separately. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to do this. And go. Oh, okay. You're 30? Did you roll a 30? Or
No.
Oh, that's the one I added, huh? You were 20, right?
He's at 20, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
Dishkending. Okay, Taryn. Probably have a line of sight on this kobold as he peeks his head through the door.
I do. And I also don't know how we're looking to take this fight, and I don't want to be the first one who starts getting attacked by things. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, realizing that I'm kind of just out in the open, I'm going to crouch down. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion, and there's going to be a crate around me that I can see through, but they think it's just a crate.
Okay. Let's see. We could probably do like a
Metal
square.
Gear view.
Yeah, I'm Metal Gearing right now.
Okay. There's your illusory crate around you.
Yep.
Okay. So that would be probably an action, and then you're probably not going to want to move.
Yeah.
Okay. And any bonus actions that you need to do?
I have no bonus actions.
Okay, not yet. Nothing cool yet. All right. Thanets. Spear at the ready, taking some cover. Kobold notices you.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I'm going to. I noticed that he noticed me, and I intend to cast minor illusion, creating a sound of like thunder crashing right in front of the kobolds, and
Okay.
then make my appearance, trying to. And okay, should I try first to see if minor illusion works?
I mean, you can cast minor illusion, sure. You don't have to roll anything for it.
Are you trying to intimidate them?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so along with this thunder from your minor illusion, can make sounds too. Yeah, I can't.
No, it's just the sound, or it's sound,
Yeah, you can
or
create a sound. Yep, from a
okay.
whisper to a scream. So so you make maybe not the loudest thunder you've ever heard, but definitely you can make some thunderous noise here in the room between you and the kobold, and then you step out and say, "What?"
And say, you better not step in if you wanna leave, or else you'll follow the step of your fellows over here.
Okay, go ahead and make a intimidation roll.
And let me see. Oh, here, core intimidation.
So, and we'll give you the advantage with the illusion, I think, there as well. So on a 17, let's see, charisma, yeah. Yeah, so the one that's in the front specifically is freaked the fuck out. And you can see him visibly shaken as this thunder goes out, and this devilish looking tiefling steps out and says, stay the heck out or you're gonna die like your buddies. Looks over at this guy dead on the ground and the other one tied up in the corner, and just starts to back out. Nope, 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 nope. But it's not his turn, so he can't actually back out. But he definitely looks like he is noping the fuck out of there.
Peter Griffin back into the bush. Or well, the Homer Simpson, rather.
Yep. Sorry, before we move on to Warwick's actions, was there any movement or bonus actions that you needed to take?
I would like to. Okay, I'm going to check what I can do. Just ready my weapon in case of an attack, but still feeling malicious to the people over there. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Warwick. You've just heard this thunder go off, and Thanets give a dire warning to the kobolds.
So, I sit there kind of freaked out, right? Thunder goes off. I hear Thanets. Like, what the hell's going on? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my lute, and I'm just going to strum it quietly, right? Just I'm not going to sit there and pick just a little bitty tune that only me and Taryn can hear, and I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration onto Siren because he's the one always getting beat up.
Okay. It's a little bardic inspiration for Siren. Go ahead and we can.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we can put like a little indicator here maybe for you.
If history is anything, you're going to need it.
Right? Is there like a little music-y note
Sirens
or
just
something?
in there between the crates, talking to themselves. Okay, I got it this time. I got it this time.
Yeah, we'll give you this. We'll give you this inspiring racing flag to remind you that you have inspiration. That will be inspiration. The banner of inspiration. Awesome. And yeah. For the ones that are outside, I think this is taking them by surprise, and they are just pushing to get inside now at this point. Go, what the heck was that? I don't know. Was that what? Did you fart? Was that you? What? And yeah, I don't think he's gonna make his way in just yet. Siren, you are feeling very inspired.
But nothing's happened yet.
Not really, just a kobold has peeked in, and after this kobold peeked in, thunder goes off, and Thanets gives the dire warning to the kobolds that they better beat feet or die like their buddies.
What I will do, can I see the puddle of blood from the dead kobold from here, by chance?
From which one?
The one that's dead over. I can. Hold on. It's like on this corner.
Sure. Yeah, sure. You can see that.
So if the kobolds from the door can see that, I'm gonna cast what was it? Know your spells, people.
No, right?
It's shaped water, and I'm gonna make the blood form into like a dragon's head, and it's kind of like making like a roaring mouthy motion.
Okay, so now there is a blood dragon coming out of this dead kobold on the floor, and okay, any bonus actions or movement?
Stand right there. Just
the old blood dragon. Yeah, typical.
the old blood dragon.
Always happens. Every Monday night feels like there's a blood dragon. And yeah, this kobold is definitely, you see this kobold visibly noping out, right? And out here, you hear some draconic going on. And so I think only Taryn, you have a hard time hearing all the way across the warehouse because you just hear like some kind of draconic whispering, and you only hear the one loud kobold that was nope, thunder, blood dragons, devils, no, I think find a new place to live, fuck this, no. And he's being a bit louder than all the rest, right? So you can hear that one, but the rest are just kind of maybe like whispering and grumbling and asking questions and trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Constantine, having a hard time hearing any of that beyond the thunder and the warning. You definitely didn't get to see a blood dragon through a closed door.
Yeah, there aren't any windows in this room, right? And there, which way does the door open? Does it like swing? I mean, does it swing like that way out, or does it swing like that way out?
Like an interior door, so it opens inward.
Okay.
Like it opens into the room.
Yeah. I mean, like, is
towards
it
the corner where you're in? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll try and open it a bit so I can peek out.
Okay. Yeah, if you're peeking out, you can probably see the blood dragon hovering over the dead kobold out here in the center or walkway path between the crates. But that's about it.
Yeah, I'll just try and keep an eye on things then.
Okay. And Taryn, what would you like to do?
Okay,
You just saw
so
this
I heard,
kobold nope out. You heard the door creak back open, curiously, after all this thunder. But yeah, kobold just noped out.
okay. Oh man.
What a situation, huh?
Okay.
D&D's weird.
Here's what I want to do, and I'll let you decide if it's doable, because it's what I want to do is I want to undo this minor image.
Okay.
And what I want to do is I want to get over here and wait for more to come in, and then have minor image on myself again, but I'm just covered in blood and scrapes and bruises. And then when they come in, I want to use the remainder of my movement to like go this way and try and deceive them as if something really bad happened here, so they should just go away.
Okay. So
So,
you're
like,
gonna
my
rush
first-
over, but you're gonna rush over to the blood dragon, right?
So
Which I should probably draw.
what I'm gonna start with is I'm gonna go over here and hide and hold my action and hold the rest of my movement and minor illusion.
Yep.
And then until more people come in. Once they do, then I'll try and deceive them with the minor illusion of blood and scrapes and a battle that happened, and kind of just walk this way and fall over, like kind of put on a performance of trying to get them to flee.
Catch. Yep. Is that like a pretty
Oh,
good
yes.
blood dragon?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Blood dragon. Okay. So you're holding your action, and when more come in, then you are going to rush over to the blood dragon with this brutally beaten illusion and try to convince them that something horrible has happened, like a blood dragon has killed everybody or is killing everybody. Yeah, it looks like something horrible is happening. That is the best blood dragon I've ever drawn in my life.
It's great.
Never drawn a
Wonderful.
blood dragon before, and that's why. All right. So, yep, we got some held actions. Make sure that you remember that and remind me just in case I
Oh,
do
for sure.
forget. Thanets, you noped out a kobold. What are you going to try and do next?
I am going to try and move. No, why doesn't he do that? Okay. This is the entrance, right?
So, yeah, and I can draw a little entrance for you, I suppose. Shape. We'll do it in dark.
What's the mechanism in front of? Yes.
Yeah, so the mechanism is just for like a big door to open and close a giant door. But the giant door is boarded up, and really the only entrance is like over here in the corner of the door, right? And it's not big enough really for you to get through. You might be able to like get down and sort of squish through, maybe. But it's like sort of that around that size where you're afraid that maybe your head would get stuck, or your shoulders, or definitely like your backpack might get hung up on it. But it's gnome sized or kobold sized.
So we'll say if I get closer, can I see outside at least to see how many kobolds there are?
So you probably don't get a great view through such a small. You can definitely tell that there's at least 4 or 5
Okay, 4 or
that you
5.
can see like right around the entrance, just from like seeing little tails and arms and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it also could be 500 for all you know.
But what should we do, guys? Because I'm talking to the guys that are hiding. Um, we can. I can try to get out of here and try to get them from the side, since they already saw me and know that I am. I could be intimidating to them, and we all go out and take care of these guys, or we just let them get in.
Okay, so you're asking everybody
Hmm.
and doing your movement. Were you going to take any actions or bonus actions?
I am going to prepare my three peoples. Uh, with my left hand, I prepare. I cast magic stones
Okay,
and prepare the peoples to be one of the people in my left hand, ready to be thrown
okay.
in case.
Magic Pebble. Gotcha. Magic Stone. Yep,
Magic stone.
I like that spell. What does that look like as you're enchanting them? Do they like change color or anything cool?
Yes, it's I just love the idea of dance smoke. But I take these three peoples from the ground and focus on my on my fist for a second, and a smoke, dark smoke, dance smoke come through my hands, and when I uncover it, it all all the smoke comes out, leaving out three peoples all dark that you can lose yourself in it.
Okay, and
Re-
everybody, you guys can see this billowing smoke and magic as Thanet is conjuring his magic stones. Warwick, as you see him conjuring up these stones and this dark magic, crazy blood dragon over here, what would you like to do?
Well, I can't see anything, right? And like, I start to get anxious. I hear all this stuff going on. Taryn left me. He was a box and then he left. So I think what I'm gonna do is,
Well, I think you could see Taryn, right?
I don't know. Can
Yeah,
I?
Taryn. Yeah, Taryn came out of the box, out of the illusory box, and just
On
sort of
my screen, I
changed.
can't see anything.
Okay, yeah.
So
So you did
Oh
see
yeah,
Taryn came out of the box and now looks
I'm here.
very beat up and yeah, like
Battered and
brutalized.
bruised.
Brutalized.
Yeah.
okay. All I'm
And
gonna do is I'm
and
going to get
you
up.
saw that
Oh,
you saw them do this too, as they came out of this. The box sort of disappeared, right? And then you saw them move their hands over, and then they went from looking completely normal to looking battered and bruised and bloody. So
okay.
you know that it's like some magic effect.
Right. I'm just gonna get up on the box next to me and kind of be behind him, but behind them, and just be ready. I'm gonna hold my action. I'm not gonna do anything more. Just get up on top of the box to have more visual, purveyance over the area.
Okay. And do you want to hold any actions?
I'm gonna ready my loot, and I am going to prepare vicious mockery.
Okay.
But obviously, I'm not going to do anything until I see somebody.
Somebody as in a kobold.
As at a kobold, yeah, I'm not going to just like slang it at fucking Siren or Siren.
Makes sense. Okay. The next thing that you notice as you're all like, see this kobold nope out and start to take preparatory actions for should the rest come in. And you actually do, man, I'm not going to be able to find a token. We use, that's probably about the, okay. Give me a token. don't think that gave me a token. Oh, it did. So you actually see not a rat. You'll have to use your powers of imagination. Weird, right? Yeah, so you actually see a skunk.
A skunk?
A skunk get shoved in through the door.
The skunk farm. Oh, we're about to get fumigated.
Walk up to Thanets. It sees the blood dragon, freaks out, turns around, lifts its tail, and Thanets, I believe I need you to make I want to say a Constitution save.
Whoa.
Yes, I do need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Constitution.
As this skunk freaks out and sprays you.
Oh, come on!
Oh no.
Yeah. So, all right. You just take it straight to the face, right? Just this burning skunk muskness. And it is worse than you had ever imagined. It is. Everybody has smelled a skunk before. Your character smelled a skunk before, right? Like when walking by somewhere. But this is that times like 50, right? Like you can almost see it. Your eyes are burning. You can almost see the waves of stink coming off of your face. Some of it got up your nose, in your mouth, and you are retching. You're just trying to empty your stomach involuntarily. There's just nothing you can do except for feel sick and stinky.
Wow.
But you can make a save at the end of each of your turns.
Warkind by turns like, what is that smell?
Yeah, and it wafts around the warehouse fairly quickly. Not enough to make anybody else sick, but Thanets, you are feeling very sick and just like going through the dry heaves once everything comes out of your stomach. You can still move, but you can't take any actions on your turn.
I'm sick. Ugh.
Siren, you've just seen this skunk get shoved into the warehouse and spray down Thanets. Like it almost makes you feel sick at just imagining, because you can already smell it and it's burning your eyes a bit.
All right. So the skunk just came in and basically just sprayed, right?
Right.
All right. So, this is what I'm gonna say. Technically, to spray it out, it's a liquid, right?
Yeah, it's I mean, yeah, it was a liquid. Yep.
I see where
Can I
you're going with
use
Oh.
shape water to pull all that
know.
like stinky fluid, like anus fluid, out of the air and throw it back at the kobolds?
this.
Go ahead and make let's see, what's your because you
That's a good-
are
That's a good one.
so as a water genasi, that is kind of what, like druidic magic sort of.
I mean, I'm a monk, so everything I do is kind of like wisdomy or dexterity.
Yeah, but the magic of your water genasi comes from sort of nature, right?
Yeah, it's just my natural like being.
I mean, it's still magic. I would say, yeah, let's go ahead and make an Arcana check
Fuck.
and see how.
boy.
Let's see. See how well you can control it.
I'm good at that. So good.
Aw.
I'm going to say that you can't manage to get the extra effects of it. It's not so much like water that calls to your soul as a water genasi. I'll say that you're able to move around a bit of it and get a bit of it off of Thanets enough to give him an advantage on his first saving throw
Okay.
by helping.
And
the
then obviously
cleric.
the blood dragon, by doing that, the blood dragon just splishes.
Oh, there's no more blood dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No more blood.
Keep it
dragon.
safe though. You may use it one day.
I'll draw another one, and then it'll probably be the second best blood dragon I've ever drawn. Okay. Did you want to take any movement?
Nah, I'm pretty safe in my hidey hole right now.
Okay. And with that, kobolds cry out, charge! And start streaming through the door.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Yeah, you are.
All right, now that I see things coming into the door.
Oh, also, if you hit Q again, I don't know, you guys probably can't see it, but while you're moving, you hit Q and it brings up the measurement. You can hit Q again to make it like a little waypoint. But yeah, for those of you watching the doorway, you see 4 kobolds stream through and surround Thanets, not seeming to mind the skunk stench so much.
But as they come through, I'd like to start making my way. Oh, the blood dragon's not there anymore.
Blood dragon is not there.
But I don't
anymore.
think I see that it's gone. Screw it. I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna start walking around, and kind of like shambling, almost as if like I'm extremely injured. And I'm like on death's door. And I'll just like be knocking into crates and everything. And as I kind of get into the space that I'm at now, I'm just gonna be like, we've unleashed too much. Coming here was a mistake. And then I'm just gonna fall over and like play dead kind of deal.
Make a performance check.
All right. I think I'm good at those.
Performance or I think performance or deception. So
they're both +4, so it would have been the 15 either way.
Okay, great. All right, so yeah, that was a held action. Somebody else had a held action too.
Yeah, I had a held action. I had a held action for Vicious Mockery.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to cast it on the closest one to me. I guess the one to the left of Thanets. Right?
Sure. Do it. He's got to make a save. Which I believe is a wisdom save.
It's a wisdom save, DC 13.
Yeah. Yeah. Rough. Kind of, you play your notes and you can see the sonic energy. Like, how does that look again?
So it's psychic, right? And there's no notes. Really, it's just what was going to happen was a whisper of "you're all going to die," just like "you're all going to die," and it was going to hit for psychic damage.
Okay.
So it was really only for that person, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, and so it hears this, "You're all going to die." He goes, "Yeah, they are all going to die. You're right." And he just doesn't get it and thinks that you're on his side. Like some voice is on his side. That they're gonna. And did anybody else have a held action?
Oh no.
You're a little sick right now. Unfortunately, feel a little under the weather. And yeah, so I think were there any other held actions? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Nope. Okay. Yeah, this is where intruder die. And the kobolds are gonna start kind of beating on you. And that one misses horribly.
Wow,
As you're,
two natural ones.
it's, I can roll them.
Well done.
As you're convulsing violently, this kobold slashes out with its dagger, and it just your wretch just saves you just in time as you like move out of the way and just completely dodge the first kobold. The second kobold with the 15.
With the 15,
I think that's your AC, right? So,
Yeah, I think that hits.
it's my.
so that'll do 4 piercing damage.
But I can still cast my reaction, or
You can't do anything really except for move and be sick.
oh, okay, not even take a reaction. Okay.
Yeah, I would say that you can't cast spells in your condition right now. I think technically, well, is there? What are the components? Because you want to cast shield. Is that what you're trying to do? Is cast shield as a reaction?
Or shield or highly rebuke at least. And since they don't work,
Verbal. Yeah, I would say with the verbal components, the somatic component you might manage, but I don't think you can manage a verbal component right now, being completely sick.
to see. Yeah, no. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
How much is it?
I think 4.
7.
4.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Quattro. The third one goes to strike out and misses at you as well, as you jerk back in pain from the second one that had attacked you. Thought I clicked it again. And the fourth one just misses completely. Your sickness is completely throwing them off. Also, possibly a little bit of the fear of this giant, very sick tiefling standing there. Constantine, you've just seen through the door. Taryn has gone out into the middle of the warehouse and fallen in this performance, trying to convince the kobolds that something horrible is happening. And they've all gone in and attacked Thanets. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I've realized that sitting in this room isn't really helping. So I'm going to exit and then walk up behind everybody.
Okay.
And then am I able to walk past Taryn there, or
So you already moved. Like if you dash, you can move.
yeah, that's what I was planning to do.
Yeah,
Dash.
you can move past them as long as you end up on a spot, and the dead kobold doesn't really count.
All right.
You just can't end your spot. You can't end your turn on the same spot as them, and you can't
Yeah.
move through an enemy's space.
All right. I'm gonna move there. I'm gonna take out my spear. Or wait, no, I can't take out a weapon and
You
dash.
can you can unsheath or sheath a weapon as part of your movement. Yep.
Oh, I thought that was
Free action.
nice. I thought that was dropping a weapon was a free action.
It is. Yep. Like if you go, so like say you have one weapon out and you want to pull out a different weapon, you can only sheath or unsheath one weapon. So you would have to drop. Like say I had a sword out and I wanted to switch to a dagger, I would have to drop the sword in order to pull out the dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna take out my spear then.
Okay. Spear is out. Taryn, your performance seems to have fallen on deaf or confused ears. or maybe a little bit of both. There's a lot going on, and they may they did show some reaction to it as they were, and maybe even you influenced the dice that probably saved Thanet's life in that last round. What would you like to do in this round? And just so you know, what I did do is for your performance distracting them so well, I took away their pack tactics advantage during that round. So you did have an effect. Yes.
Sweet. Dope.
Yeah, you definitely kept Thanet's alive.
Yeah, I see a natural 20 that was up there that would have been
Oh yeah.
bad.
Yep.
So yeah, at that I would feel like I didn't get the reaction that I wanted from it. And now I see that there are 4 attacking my comrade, so I'm going to use half my movement, stand up. And then I will just kind of position myself here, and I'm going to aim at that guy, the red one for the
yeah. I marked him
chaos
with
bolt.
colors just so that you can also verbally describe. And a 14 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Pretty sure this guy's going down, huh?
I am casting at level 1. Need to know what those are. Okay, so 8, which is, let me see what this means.
18.
Oh, it's like an 8 and a 6 and a 4.
Choose one of the d8s. I'm going to choose the 8, so that's going to be thunder damage.
Okay.
And it's going to do, 18 damage to him.
Yeah, that's definitely too much damage.
I was hoping I'd get the same number on the d8s.
Sure. How does that go?
So like as I pull it from my shoulder, I kind of like flick it, and a lot of the times when I flick it, it like makes a noise. Like if it's electricity, it's like a static as it moves. But this one is just completely silent as it travels, and once it hits him, there's like a little bit of a pulse, and then like you can hear a little bit of like a rumble of thunder essentially as it hits him and concusses him.
Concusses him to the grave.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You have been concussed.
He would not have done well in the NFL.
Okay, and Thanets, you can move if you like, but you cannot take the action to disengage. These kobolds have been very stabby towards you, and you definitely expect that they will continue to be stabby towards you. But that's really all you can do on your turn besides make your Constitution saving throw again.
Just gonna do my Constitution saving.
Okay.
That's it.
Do they still get the advantage from me assisting partially?
Oh yeah, you have advantage on this first roll. Good call.
Let's see how it goes.
Which you definitely needed and succeeded. So you did manage with the magical assistance of Siren to pull this stinky liquid, enough of it out of your face that you are at least able to regain your composure and feel horrible, but able to attack and defend yourself and possibly cast a spell again. Warwick, it seems like Thanets is recovering, but definitely looks like he's in a bit of trouble.
Okay, I am going to see. I'm going to move there, and I am going to charge with my rapier out, and I'm going to try to poke him with the sharp end.
Okay.
And while doing so, just scream, "Don't touch him!"
It's definitely the good end to try and poke them with.
Yeah, the blunt end doesn't work. I tried.
Not so well. And 9
Oof.
does this he's wily. He's just wily. And
I'm so bad with a rapier. I don't understand. I can't hit anything.
he's just wily. And you know, you go to attack him, and I think because you're saying don't touch him, like you kind of shock him a little bit. He turns around and in a way that you just don't expect, and manages to just steer clear of that deadly rapier.
Nope.
Did you have anything else for your turn?
No, that was my action. It was my action and full movement.
Thank you for trying, my man.
Yeah, I tried, bud.
We'll die together.
Yeah, I guess.
Right. And seeing this, a 5th kobold strides into the warehouse, and this kobold has a bit more shiny stuff, like as far as like baubles. Like it definitely has more of the Mardi Gras beads around its neck than the others, and yeah, it has like this weird cage on its back, and you recognize his stick with the nice little scorpion on it, and strides in, and next to it, well, let's say next to his skunky, and whatever, close enough. Yeah, and
Oh no, not now.
and just screams, "We kill all intruders!" And he's going to make a
It's swing.
melee weapon attack. Wow. Yeah. So, no, it'll just be a melee. 17. Does 17 hit you? I think it does.
If I use my shield, it shouldn't.
You do, yeah. Well, and we'll say you have your reaction back. So, would you like to cast shield as your reaction?
Yes.
Okay. So you cast shield as a reaction as this kobold swipes at you with this stick with this very scary looking little scorpion on the end, and it's just coming straight for your face as you see like the stinger extending out towards you as you bring up your defenses just in time. This smoke shield that you raise, and it is batted to the side by this smoke shield of yours.
Nice.
Well played.
I don't like any of that.
Siren.
All right, so I'm gonna go on a limb and say these guys aren't aware that I've been hiding here yet.
They don't appear to be paying any attention to you.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
going to. How far is that? Because I don't know how to. All right, so I was right there originally. So how far am I moving? Yeah, I should be able to get there just fine. Get right behind this guy and flank him, and just crack him, Toa.
All right.
And
Let's
because
see
I'm
it.
flanking, I do so at advantage.
Welcome to the party.
So it's an optional rule, and I'll put it to you guys this way: if you want to play with flanking, then you definitely can, but it also means the enemies play with flanking, and generally I don't, because there's so many more enemies that will flank you than you'll ever flank them.
Mhm.
But I'll leave it up to all the players as a vote if you want to play with flanking or not. I just personally, I feel like it's a very dangerous thing when the enemies have it. It's way better when somebody from chat just gives you inspiration for advantage. I think it's only
And-
like, I think it's only like 5K.
And then you also have bardic inspiration.
That's true.
That's true. You do have bardic inspiration.
I would rather not play the flanking because all I gotta say is someone flanks me, I'm dead. I'm done.
I mean,
I
to be
mean, yeah,
fair, all
same.
these kobolds are playing with pack tactic anyways.
Yeah.
So it'd be
Yeah.
even worse.
But in general, like throughout a game, you end up running into like being outnumbered by enemies and being flanked more often than you can flank them.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. I'll just do I'll do a good boy swing.
all right. 15 hits. Roll some damage.
Oh,
5.
Yeah, he crumples to the ground.
nice.
Wonderful.
With your first swipe. You're just a kobold bashing machine tonight. Are you taking
Oh,
your,
yeah.
Are you taking your bonus action to kick on the other one to the side?
Oh, absolutely. I kick him right in the head.
Let's see it happen.
Exactly.
It happens exactly like you said.
Fucking A. Let's go.
And let's crush
Well,
him.
that was not what I meant. I meant to throw the damage. My bad.
And that was an
Hey, a
attack.
4. I'll take it. 7 bludgeoning.
Holy crap. And yeah, you've just rushed up and just crumpled 2 of them in a fell swoop.
Savior.
Kobold
I'm late.
bashing machine. So that was movement, action, and bonus action. The kobolds, seeing this, having lost 3 of their buddies, yeah, are definitely not super happy about that. And you know what? I don't even think they disengage. I think they just book.
Shit, I should have used my last 5 feet to step over their corpse. God damn it.
Can I take a?
You can, yeah, you can take a. You can't actually because you used your reaction for shield.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah. So you don't have a reaction left, but yeah, I think they're pretty much gonna book it. And
All of them did?
all the kobolds, yep, all the kobolds just booked out of there.
Even Mego?
Oh, he's on a different
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Go back in post and edit that. Yeah, for some, I was thinking that they were all the same. Yeah, I was thinking they were all the same. Yeah, that changes things a bit, doesn't it? Because he can't retreat without Mego. He's just gonna
Try to survive.
stump the DM, right? Yeah, so I guess he's just gonna have to attack and then hope that he's like, boss, we gotta get the heck out of here. This is not looking so good. We see reinforcements. And Mego just looks over and is just like, kill them. And like just like that. Actually, I'm really happy with that voice that time. Perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
And this one takes a dagger swipe, and I think even through your shield,
Yes.
yeah, that's gonna do a little bit of damage. 6 piercing damage to
Oof.
the Volok. It's spurred on by Mego, who may or may not just want to cover its own escape. Constantine, it's getting bloody over here.
Yeah.
And you pulled out your spear.
Yeah. Since I'm assuming that this one is Meg. Oh, hold on. This one here is Mego.
It's fairly safe to assume.
Okay. I am going to move. No, I should be able to get a line of sight on them. Yeah. All right, that's probably cool. I'm gonna cast catapult again.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hit anybody. I don't want to hit with that, right? Yeah. Okay.
Not that I can tell. No.
So,
C14 dex save. Okay, let's go. It's the one that we need. Dex save. Not gonna happen. Yeah, you're gonna bowl straight into the very first kobold with. Was this another caltrop catapult?
Yep.
Okay, so the force this caltrop out and it embeds itself. Let's see some. 15 bludgeoning damage. Yeah.
Jesus.
Not so much, right? Like the kobold basically has a caltrop shaped hole straight through it.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And it just looks down and looks at you and then just sort of falls back.
So you learn.
What did we learn? All right.
Not
And
to be-
then, yeah. So then, Taryn, you've just seen this. You've just seen Constantine magically catapult this caltrop through a kobold, dropping it to the ground. There's only one left here, threatening Thanets.
let's try and take him captive, y'all. I bet he has a bounty on his head.
That's
I
a good idea.
have no rope.
Going down easy.
What's the size of Mago?
Same size, normal kobold size.
Okay.
Like
Okay,
and a
so
half-
he's just the same.
2.5
He's not
feet.
like a bigger kobold. Gotcha.
No, he's just dressed up like a little funnier. Has like little vest with like pockets in it and a bunch of fishing lures on it, and then like he's got a bunch of. He's got like all of them have like a couple of those Mardi Gras beads around their neck, but he has like more, like a lot more, right? Yeah, if that's how kobolds can tell importance, then he looks the most importantest.
Right.
I like
Okay.
I like his vest. I'm sorry. All right. Sorry, go ahead.
So if Constantine says something about, "Hey, let's take him captive," I'm gonna be like, "That's a good idea." So I'm gonna pull out my dagger again, and I'm just going to move to where they were starting to come in from, and just kind of be between him and his exit, and hold an attack. Or I'm gonna hold a grapple action against him if he tries to come past me.
Okay. So you've moved and you are holding the grapple action. Thanets, the kobold that tried to kill you with his scorpion stick is standing directly in front of you. All of its comrades have fallen. What would you like to do?
I think I should disengage just to make sure it doesn't attack me. Because
Okay.
I still have one life left. Gotta say.
Oof.
Not feeling so good right now.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, so you can disengage, which will keep your guard up as you move away from Mago.
Oh my god. I didn't want to move there. Just wanted to see how.
Yeah, can you move north? Can you move up just a little bit to caddy corner for me? I would love that.
Like
I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but
I mean, you can walk past dead kobolds too. They're size small, so they don't actually take up a full 5 foot square, right?
where did you say again?
I don't know how to ping, or else I would do it. All right.
Oh, Where? Like here? Nearby
Yeah,
you?
yeah, right there.
Yes, yes, yes. Probably just behind because
Yeah,
a little bit hurt.
I'm loving it.
Okay.
Thank you for the
So your
shield.
action, yeah, with your action to disengage and move it away. Warwick, Thanos is just pulled back behind you.
Okay. What's gonna happen now is I am going to kind of kneel and touch Thanos right on the chest, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, but since
And-
you're a gnome, how are you going to kneel and touch a tiefling on the chest?
Okay, semantics, right?
All
Me
right.
kneeling over, okay, it's like, can you see the cameras right now? Like,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
it's like, Cure Wounds,
Okay, so like at about knee level though.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
He's going to radiate with some light and gain back 4 hit points.
Awesome.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. Kobold Inventor, Mago, he's not liking this so much. And he is going to...
Roxanne.
Scorpion on a stick.
Yeah, so he's going to have to roll.
Is this skunk gonna get into the turn order?
No, the skunk is inconsequential. It's done its thing at this point. I think it may be just scurrying away from the ruckus. But Mego turns and sees Terran in the closest escape and reaches into one of the pockets in his lovely fishing vest and pulls out a little kind of almost looks like a paper ball and tosses it at you.
Bring it.
Throwing it into your space where it breaks open. And
Is the bees thing that we read about on the wall?
Bees. Yeah. Wasps. Yeah.
I'm Nicolas Cage now.
right. Yeah. And so a swarm of wasps erupts from this little paper ball that he had thrown at you and is currently occupying your space. So we'll just see. There we go. Currently occupying your space while he makes a dash for the other exit. Because even with that, he still can't just get through you.
He had to run past me, right?
Not really, because he says small. No, you were definitely like 5 feet away. So like if he was here, right? So I mean he's direct route out, right?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So it doesn't really pass within anybody's threat range. But I think that's about all he can do. His bid to escape. Siren, you see this cloud of wasps erupt, and this kobold Try to bug out.
Can I get after him? Am I able to fit around there on top of the boxes?
Yeah, I mean that's the way you came. So yeah.
True. So yeah, I'll go over the boxes. I can't really see how far he is because I'm blind.
Oh yeah, like right about there.
I forgot. How do you do the thing where like tracks your movement while you're doing it?
Q.
Grab your dude. Yeah, Q.
Yeah.
Q.
Once after you pick it up, just hit Q, and then each time you hit Q, it'll make a new point. Yep.
There we go.
Wow, that's a lot of movements.
So even if I went difficult terrain the entire way, I would still make it right
Okay.
behind him. And I'm gonna come down off the boxes and just like fucking right down the head with the quarterstaff.
All right. Let's see.
Where do you think you're going?
And that does hit. You
Fucking
smack
A.
him right in the head.
Nice.
7 bludgeoning. You give him a pretty good whack on the noggin, and he's still up. Although you definitely rung his bell pretty good.
I'm gonna follow up with my attacks. I will state while I'm doing this, I'm going for non-lethal damage.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get him out cold, but not kill him.
Sure.
Let's follow with that monk strike.
We take prisoners. 15 hits, yeah.
Ah, 1. All right, so 4 in total.
4 damage. Give him a swift kick after ringing his bell. Definitely knocks off his defense and leaves him open to your second strike, but he's still conscious.
Oh, you're a feisty one.
Indeed. There were no kobolds left in that fight. Constantine, what would you like to do?
Yeah. Not sure I have anything that can help you with wasps.
There is that now. Is that now?
I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna sort of move up in here and try and distract the wasps with my spear. Just hit at them. Not sure I can.
Okay. You can definitely try to. You can attack the wasps if you like. They are occupying Terran's square, but I think I think you can go ahead and attack them. 14. Yeah, you'll hit the wasps.
Oh,
At
awesome!
least some of them. Maybe using the flat of the spear and smacking them against Terran to kill him. I don't know how, or just swatting them straight out of the air, cutting them right in half with the tip of the spear. That would be pretty cool too. 6 damage. All right.
Good one.
Okay. Did you have any other actions? More
nope,
actions,
those
bonus
two
action. Okay. Terran, this bees, right? Wasps everywhere, all around you. I think you're on mute if you're saying something.
Oh shoot, I was.
Yep. No lake to jump into. Very close.
I was
I mean,
was thinking of like
you could definitely run outside to the dock and jump
and
off.
I jump into the water genasi and hide. There's water.
Get out of there.
We're not that kind of show.
Oh, fine. Jeez, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try and distract the bees by casting dancing lights.
I mean, you can
And
also
have them-
attack them.
I mean, I could attack them, but okay, fine. I'll attack with a dagger.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I'm even good with a dagger. I have one. Okay, dagger.
Oh, right, because most spells
Yeah,
would be a disadvantage.
9.
Yeah, waving the dagger around doesn't seem to do much, as I guess you thought it might not.
Could I unsheath? I have 2 daggers. Could I unsheath my other one and make an offhand attack with my second dagger with 2 weapon fighting?
Uh,
I believe
I think you have to have the feat for that, because the rule is generally that you can pull out 1 weapon on your turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, there's like a special feat so that you can pull out and sheathe 2 weapons at the same time.
Well,
on the
I had
same-
already had my dagger unsheathed, my first one, before because I was standing with the dagger between.
Oh, you already had one out? Then yeah, you can pull
Yeah.
out a second one. Sure.
Yeah, and then I'll just try an offhand attack
Sure.
with it. That's a 22.
With and that's without proficiency, right? But it's still gonna hit either way.
I mean, it would. Yeah, if I
yeah.
took the
Go ahead and roll
proficiency away,
damage.
it'd be
It's just
20.
damage without your, I believe, without your modifier for the offhand.
Without my modifier, so my modifier would be +5, I guess. So we'll take
Oh,
away.
for damage.
Or no.
Damage is what I meant.
Yeah. Oh, damage. Here we go. Oh, it would be +3. So we'll just take away the +3 from this.
Yeah, it's just a D4.
So it'd be a 3. Yeah.
Okay, 3 damage. Gotcha. Yeah, between the two of you, you're definitely thinning out the wasps and scaring enough others away that are going up into the corners and stuff that it definitely looks less substantial of a threat than it did just a few seconds ago. Thanets. There's a kobold trying to escape, and
He's going.
Taryn and Constantine are furiously swatting at this swarm of wasps at the door.
I think with this new and refound strength, thanks to Warwick,
No problem.
I might go towards the other kobold. Over. Let me show you. Over by by Siren.
Yeah, the escaping one. Sure.
Yes, exactly, by the escape room. And attack with my spear with one hand the creator, and try not to kill him and just knock him unconscious with the back of my spear, probably. Then
Okay. Give it a go.
roll for this one. Spear one-handed.
Yeah, you definitely are doing it. Let's see some damage. And
3.
you do, as you jump across these crates and brandish your spear, hitting it with the butt of the spear, knocking it into the wall after this beating that it's taken from Siren. It falls in a slump to the ground, unconscious, for 1d4 hours or so.
Yo, it's still mine.
Yeah, he's obviously yours. He's obviously going to you. Don't worry. I just didn't want him to attack you.
And easy enough to walk away with just a couple of stings before you get rid of the swarm of wasps. There are probably a few still lingering throughout the warehouse. So if anybody's allergic, you may want to keep an eye out for that. But Taryn, you've just escaped with a couple of minor stings wherever you feel like they may have gotten you. And I cast EpiPen at 4th level. Nice. I love it. Uh, such a good spell. And with that, the threat of the warehouse appears to have passed as it falls silent again. And we will return next week to see what information you may be able to find out from this kobold and what treasures may be waiting for you.
Want more?
I was about to loot the entire warehouse.
Just
Yeah,
Yeah, at this
everything.
point,
Yeah.
like I'm going everywhere. I'm opening every single crate. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull up the floorboards and find some Edgar Allan Poe dude buried underneath it.
We're gonna
Rage
tear up the
loot.
wallpaper.
hmm
Let's just thank
Rage
God the
loot.
gods not die.
Nice. Almost. Almost. And
It's a
that's
good
never.
thing you took a short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think that probably made all the difference for you guys going into that one for sure.
Mhm.
I went hard
Yeah.
this week.
That was what's that?
I went hard this week. It was awesome.
Yes,
Yeah,
you did.
just
You were
Awesome.
definitely the MVP.
clobbering
You're gonna
kobolds
study
like crazy.
the kobold the how do you call it? Kobold killer. The kobold killer.
Yeah,
Are
it's gonna
we
like
gonna give him that title?
right. He needs to like
Yes.
carve into like his quarterstaff, kobold bane, something like that.
Ooh.
Come up with some crazy name next time.
I want him to be a legend between the kobolds and be like, no, that guy, that quarterstaff. Oh my
Yeah, that was great. I loved the blood dragon too. That was awesome. So good.
Completely derailed it.
Yep. So good. Just a crazy, fun, super fun combat. Yeah, go ahead and while we're taking this break, we're going to assume that you guys will take a decent rest if you need to. Like I said, we'll figure out what kind of information you may get from interrogating these two kobolds and what kind of loot you'll get next time. But in the meantime, go ahead and take level 2.
Oh,
Yes! Level
And-
2! Level
and-
2!
Dope.
They grow up so fast.
They do, don't they? Yeah, and so you'll have maybe a couple more hit points and a couple new powers for us to explore in the coming episodes.
Oh my
An
god.
easy level up thing.
There's not.
I don't think there's an easy one, so you may have to go through some of the material and figure out like what features you may need to add. And then, of course, you can roll for your HPs and all that stuff. I think we decided to go ahead and roll for those. So, yeah, go ahead and do that for next time. Thanks, everybody, for joining and watching. We appreciate really having you here and sharing our adventures with us. We're just going to go around the virtual table real quick and let everybody give themselves a quick shout out and say goodnight to everybody for the week. Let's see, which way did we start last time? I don't know. But I'm just going to start from left to right. Alligator, go ahead and do your thing. Nice hat.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it was a great session. I liked watching the chats and yeah.
Awesome. And Jaw.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. It was a very, very, very nice evening and adventure. You can find me on Twitch under Dejai97. I stream a few games, and I can't wait to see you next time.
Great. And Jimmy.
You guys, thank you guys for coming out. I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait for you guys to be back next week where we loot the fuck out of this warehouse.
Right.
And then I'm just excited to be level 2. I know 3 is where I want to be at least, you know. But
Yeah.
hey, let's do this, kick some ass, and have some fun.
We'll get there. Couple more things to do before we get there, but yeah, I think level 2 will be a little fun too. Gamma.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Appreciate you coming through, watching us. Pretty much completely decimate this entire kobold faction. We are going to take up the mantle of the Scalawags, and we are going to run the world. And we're going to do it with all of their stuff that we're about to steal from them. Well, I guess we're not stealing because they're dead. We're liberating it from their corpse.
There's still 2 alive.
Well, for how long?
Right. I guess Kobold not best robber anymore. Right. Kobold number 2 robber now. All right, and yeah, did you want to plug any of your? Do you have commissions open or anything yet, or are you still pretty booked?
I don't have commissions open yet, but I am going to be doing some commissions. You'll be able to see it over on my Instagram. I'll post a story or a post, but I'm going to be doing some traditional sketch commissions that I'll actually send out to people if they get them. So the
Awesome.
actual physical copies and the only ones out there kind of deal. So a little bit more special.
Yeah, and of course, if you ever come up with anything from any of the episodes, like if you or anybody else in the chat wanted to draw a blood dragon or something like that, I would be glad to retweet that out. And we actually have a place for it in our Discord as well. If you type in !Discord, there's actually a whole fan art submission page in there too. So, but yeah, if you ever do anything in there, Gamma, just let me know and I'll make sure we get it. Like I'll tweet it out and stuff if you draw anything from the game for sure.
For sure.
But I think I tweet out all your drawings anyways. So either or. Laz, would you like to say goodnight to our chat?
Y'all, thanks so much for watching tonight. The blast as always. Don't stream as much, but I'm trying to start again soon. COVID sucks. I'm doing my best. But I'll definitely be here every Monday night for Taking Turns D&D and possibly on Saturdays for Talking Turns D&D.
Hey.
Yeah. I think we could definitely have at least a couple things to talk about this Saturday for sure as people are like leveling up and some of the fun stuff. I'd love to see what your guys' takes are on some of the stuff that happened and what you think is coming. And it's definitely super fun for me watching you guys discover stuff as you go along. I think the next episode especially, I'll be really interested to see how the next episode goes. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Everybody who's watching, again, thank you. I am Danger Mike, just the DM for the first adventure. I believe Laz is coming up next, so I'll be able to bring my character out once we get through all this stuff. Having a lot of fun, and we're only a little way into it. Honestly, guys, we're going to run a little long on this first double combo adventure, but it's super fun. I'm having so much fun running it for you guys. I hope you guys are having as much fun playing it as I am running it. It's definitely a blast. I will be back on Wednesday here on stream. Anybody's welcome to join me, where I'll be doing continuing my series of Anyone Can DM, showing people kind of my process for making an adventure in a way that I think is pretty easy to start just drilling down. In this next session, I plan to be drilling down into a little bit more of the details and probably making some specific NPCs and enemies and locations. So feel free to tune in. That will be Wednesday at 6 p.m. That'll be doing that. And then we'll be back on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm not even going to try and convert that to GMT right now. I think it's like 8 GMT or something like that. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, we'll be here for hanging out for about an hour, just discussing the game and all things D&D. Probably be mostly talking about some of these level ups that are going on and whatever else. If anybody in chat has any questions, bring them then. It should be a good time to sit around and just chat and catch up since we don't get to talk to you guys as much as we'd like during the game. And with that, wow, that was a fun session. I had a great time. Everybody have a great and safe week, and stay healthy. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you back next week. We love you guys. Thanks again for tuning in.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Later. Bye.
See ya.